Probably mute myself, huh?
Yeah, you probably should. Hey there, Snicker Snacks! Welcome back to Vorpal Tales Presents Awesome Adventures. As always, I'm your host. You can never have too much mustard, and apparently lasagna. Space Lord Pajamas. Let's introduce our intrepid Starfinders. Devin, Dwayne, Ever, John, Tim, and Steve. Also, welcome back, John. We hear you spent the last week having chunks of your body removed for scientific experimentation.
Yes, absolutely. It was fantastic, and they even didn't pay me for it. I somehow have to pay them,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not okay with it.
That's a capitalism, bud.
That's some bullshit.
How's everybody else?
I got lasagna, so I'm
Doing
good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I feel
Doing
like
good.
Yeah, I feel like none of us are as good as Dwayne because he has lasagna
Yeah.
and we don't.
I'd struggle.
Yeah, there's a problem here. Not
What?
enough lasagna.
Oh, well, Dwayne, would you like to share and email us all some lasagna?
Normally I would be okay with this, but
Mhm.
I can actually eat one of those family-sized ones by myself, and that's
Uh-huh.
all I have.
Uh-huh.
So if I had another one, then yeah, I would. But I don't, so no. You have to make your own.
Here I thought Nibbles was my friend.
Sure, Nibbles definitely wouldn't give it to you.
Hell no. Nibbles is
He'd
just
get in his
stuffing
cheek.
cheeks.
It'd
Oh, nibble.
moist. You'd forget about it. It'd be there next week.
Cool. So now that we're all freaking starved.
With leftover burrito.
I know, right? At the top of the show here, I just want to point out that we're still in a moment of history. Minority communities are basically fighting for their right to exist in our society. It should not be that way. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thank you, Optimus Prime. This means that the right to equal pay, actual living pay, the ability to go through your day not being harassed or threatened just for existing. That would be nice if we could all do that. Just be excellent to each other. We here at Vorpal Tales are being the best allies we can be, encourage others to do the same. Also, go out and freaking vote. It's probably too late to sign up where you're at, but if you've already signed up, freaking vote like your life depends on it, because it probably does. Also, wear your freaking mask. Check out our Twitter website, or just simply follow the social media tags to get involved. So for those of you following along here at home, we're playing Paizo's Starfinder. Our current awesome adventure is Outer Worlds Inner Demons. Thanks to Paizo for going, what if elves and dwarves were in space, and they gave us Starfinder. Also, we're using Astral Tabletop, the Chimney Taco Enchilada Rito Lasagna of online gaming tools, to bring your friends together and roll some bones. Also, be sure to check out our other shows on this channel. Tomorrow, on Friday, hold on to your butts as Eldritch Echoes plummets into some hardcore horror. With this week, is it Cult? Is it Cult this week, or is it Alien again?
It is cult
It
this
is
week.
cult.
It
It is Cult this week.
And alien
Oh, yeah.
next week.
Cool. So it's Cult, Divinity Lost, the Judas Grail. And on alternating Fridays, it's Alien the RPG, Destroyer of Worlds. I hear everyone died last night, or last week.
Yes.
Sort of.
Me and
mostly.
Hammer
Not
are still
everyone.
alive.
Yeah.
But you're all
Well, I
infected.
almost
so.
I died, therefore everyone died.
I put a grenade inside of an alien, so I think I won, even though I blew up.
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
I
I'll
did
call
some
that a
pretty-
win.
I did some pretty badass overkill maneuvers.
Like, please tell me, like, when you shove the grenade into the mouth, that your hand came out and it was just like acid, just like nothing but
no,
bones
my
left.
hand had to stay in order
Oh.
to keep the grenade there.
Excellent.
But
That
you just pulled
is,
the pin and blew up.
Yeah, his hand came out after it exploded.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
In
I'm
smaller
painting,
chunks.
painting a
In that
picture
direction.
here. It's fantastic in every direction possible, and I love it. Thank you for that imagery.
Yeah, no problem.
It's like when it was all over, Devin was over there, and up there.
You know, it's also over there, our Sunday show. At Marone Lacousse is listening to the Lamentations of the Llamas and Modifius Entertainment's Conan, An Age Undreamed Of. I don't know if he has oh, wait, no, it's the Three Black Coffins. That's right. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
On Mondays, our terrifying storyteller at Eldritch Echoes leads a mishmash of characters, types in Chronicles of Darkness, Contagion Chronicle, No Time for Reality. Tuesdays, Patty Shakes takes us dungeon delving with D&D's updated classic, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And on Wednesday, on both Onyx Pass Publishing stream and here on Vorpal Tales, Eldritch Echoes is going to terrify some ghost hunters with World of Darkness Ghost Hunters Chimera House.
Which was really good, by the way.
Was it fun? Was it cool?
I had fun. You should
Awesome.
check it out.
I should.
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait. We are doing the completely the horror person trope, which is, hey, don't listen to the scary thing that told you not to do the thing. We're just gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be great.
Also, ever you can have a hero point. You know why?
I do.
Lamentations.
Yes, obviously.
Thank you.
You can always find us role-playing, live tweeting, updating, and recapping on our Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, at Vorpal Tales. Most importantly, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. With the different tiers, you can do really cool stuff like movie date nights with the cast and crew. Fall in love. Enjoy great movies. Fall in love with the great movies.
I actually just figured out how to do that on Twitch. It's very exciting.
There's so much to unpack to that statement after what I just said, so I'm going to leave it there.
I'm like, what?
We appreciate all your love and support. That's patreon.com/VorpalTales. And with the introduction out of the way, we get to why everyone's here. So, team. Is an AI that gains sentience on its own a life form deserving of rights and protections as a sentient being?
Yes.
Did you just measure of a manus?
Sort
I
of.
just saw that episode.
Wait, hold on. Are you asking me if I'm my own person?
No, if an AI gains, if an AI that's just supposed to control the blinker on your car somehow gains sentience, is it a life form deserving of rights and protections as a sentient being?
If it just randomly gains sentience,
Yeah, all on its own.
How do I know it's gained sentience?
Because it talks to you and then wants to talk to you about
it yells at you to turn it on.
You know, I'm gonna be pretty solidly
turn
in the.
on,
Yeah,
turn
I'm just
on.
gonna jump right into the solidly yes category.
Okay, cool.
When something
I'm
is
gonna say-
sentient, is protected as a
I'm gonna
life.
say yeah, I'm gonna agree, but how do I interact with this thing? This question is very important to me right now.
It's that little left blinker in your side view mirror, and it's kind of stuck there. So maybe if you dropped a USB drive into your car or something, it could transfer itself or something. I don't know. I didn't.
Does it just tell me that it's going to be turned on all the time? Be like, I'm blinking, and that's all it knows. So I guess my answer
I guess
is
what level of
yes.
sentience?
Yeah,
So-
my answer is yes, but also if I take the consciousness out of the blinker and plug it into a computer, does it then become Skynet?
John, I wrote a one-sentence question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry.
it's,
I'm going way
it's
too
really
deep.
just a yes or no question. And
John's over here dropping science.
yeah,
Hey,
I don't,
these conversations fascinate me. I apologize.
I mean, we have
Go
Discord
way too
channels
deep.
for that, bro. You can just do that all day. But you know what? I'll pop it into the general chat for Discord, and you can just John away. How's that?
Sounds excellent.
All right, cool. So before we begin, all of you should have leveled up last week. Tell us about that. What got better? If you had to make some character choices, what did you choose? Dwayne, tell us what you did.
Oh, so Nibbles gets 6 skill ranks per level, so I got some cool level ups in my engineering, my sciences, a little bit of sneakiness. My saves went up by 1 to both my fortitude and my will. Still no reflex, which is sad. Got some HP, got some stamina, but the most important thing as a Solarian, I got another Stellar Revelation, and I chose Stellar Rush, which pretty much allows me to turn into a fireball and run towards people.
Yeah.
Okay.
buddy.
Wow.
Without the penalty, too. I make a charge
Oh my
without penalties.
I really want to see this. Thank you for
Flaming
bringing this into my
hamster
life.
of
Yes.
doom.
I turn into a fireball, run
This
towards
is
people, and
amazing.
attack them.
Okay. Steve, what life choices did your spooky, creepy fairy, space fairy have to make?
A creepy space fairy. President Ovaltine is not creepy. He is a joyous ray of sunshine. So with operative level 2, you get things that enhance your character's operational capability. I'm looking here, guys. And O, yeah. I know that my base attack bonus goes up, which lets me hit things more often. I get a boost to 2 saving throws and a whole shit ton of skills. Can I say that? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need some skills. Someone's gonna have to go back and get a shit ton of skills. So,
Just start marking stuff down.
so
Oh, don't have a 0 in that anymore.
Pretty much. Like, it's not that hard, bro.
no, I got 10 with that one, so I'm happy. So
Damn it.
yeah, so I legitimately I got 11 skill ranks this level.
Jesus Christ.
Jump into everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
Skill
so-
points?
Wow, we're
the
gonna
big
leave
one, though, for
Steve
me
alone
is
then.
I got my operative exploit, which I'm going to take for a combat feat of weapon focus in basic melee. So my knife attack from level 1 to 2 went from a +5 to a +7.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Tim, what life choices did you make?
I got beefy and stamina-like. I got a lot of points in those.
Second, I thought that was a talent.
No, I'm not that lucky. I did get another point in athletics. I took a point in computers, so I'm not completely useless. I can find the on switch now. And I took one more point in engineering,
All right, cool.
and I got weapons focus, heavy. So I get a +1 to my artillery laser.
All right, neat. Devin.
So I leveled up and got quite a bit beefier with 6 extra hit points and 9 extra stamina points and 10 more skill ranks, which I used to polish off the 16 base class skills I have. Boosted a couple of my ones that I'd likely use, like my perception, my diplomacy, my bluff. I upped those a little bit more. My good saves, my reflex and will got boosted, and I got a new envoy improvisation, which in this case it's watch your step, which means I get to give somebody in the party a +2 reflex save bonus.
Oh,
that
cool.
They are less likely to pitfall and die.
Nice. Very cool.
Might be good for the running flame ball.
Ever. What happened with spices there?
So basically the same thing that happened with our lovely, cheeky little friend. And the only difference
Much better than I thought.
has been I have my top 2 are fortitude and reflex, and will I don't have anything in. Well, not anything, but basically I got to up those main 2, and then raised all of my class skills by 1. I got to raise my stamina points and my hit points, and I got to soup up skitters. And
What
I
kind
got
What kind of spooky wood did Skitters get?
it's an excellent question. Back to you. No, I'm just kidding. Double hit points, and my teleprompter is really slow, so I'm gonna just boosted saves
All right.
and 2 base attack bonus instead of 1.
Awesome. Cool.
And I also have a battery now.
Oh, what's battery? Yeah.
It it does battery type things.
Like,
Like
Like-
assault and battery, or like
Like
car
it-
battery? Clear.
So it's a portable battery for inactive terminals and ships, etc.
ah, cool.
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on. Does this allow you to assault and battery?
Tim just made that joke.
God
Well, I
damn
mean,
it,
considering
No, you
I'm-
didn't, because I didn't hear it, so it doesn't count.
parsley, pepper, sage, I guess assault would be fine to add.
If I had a knackle for every time.
Man, I really want to give you a hero point for that one, but I can't. Don't do it. I'm not going to. John, last but not least.
Ah, yes, you saved the most flavorful for last, I see.
What's with the herbaceous crew here? Jesus.
I have done a few things, learned a few things along the way. We got a +1 to our BAB, base attack bonus. We leveled up our will save just a tiny bit. We got an extra spell slot and a cantrip slot. And yeah, that's me. Got a little bit bigger, got a little bit cooler, more awesome. Picked up some culture. Yes, I picked up culture as one does. Pick culture up as far as our skills go, and I'm excited, ready to rock and roll.
So Terry is hip with all the new phrases that the kids are using these days.
No. He is cultured so far as a 50-year-old man is cultured,
Oh,
in that he learns from other 50-year-old men.
I think we know a lot about Terry already without even having to
Nope.
hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Boomer Terry. You.
I think I'm
Yes,
revoking
but
your
that's-
counselor title.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah.
By the way, John. I gave terrible titles to everyone for the ship, and you are Counselor Terry.
Oh, that is better than get your ass on the gun.
Oh,
Get
no,
your ass
you
on
all,
the
you all
gun.
got actual titles.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
it's Sergeant Sobak and Colonel Pepper or Colonel Spices.
Colonel
I
Mustard
will.
there.
I will do my best to learn my position and the position of others, and then immediately forget like the goldfish I am, and then learn it all again until we have successfully learned.
That it wasn't.
Awesome. Cool. Well, when last we left our Starfinders, they had blasted off the remote watery pirate refuge planet into the wild-starred field yonder, finding their way to within range of a space truck stop containing a large Marge's space donut barn. The group of the Starbound Wayfarers tried to decide what to do with their lives. This led them to investigate the customized vault sitting in their cargo hold. Given it a discerning once-over, they discovered it had no noticeable welds or seams. Furthermore, it had a single keypad with a not-so-discernible language on it. The only thing of note was the serial number stamped under the keypad's casing. Searching the subspace net with about such vaults and serial numbers, the crew discovered that the vault was part of a customized special run of safes developed by a manufacturer based out of what was called the Deep Market. President Ovaltine used his criminal connections to find the location of the Deep Market, but entering into it was not exactly how they thought it was going to be, or what they expected. Deep Market's interest was discovered to be in the very belly of a space beast in the nebula somewhere. The Starship racing crew had set up shop within the nebula, whose revered chief participant, Tarek Dorito, was holding a dance party. The crew each used their unique talents to find their way into Dorito's presence, only to find themselves in the middle of a race. Disturbing the nebula's flow would bring forth the beast. Once the beast had opened its mouth, that was the only way that they could get inside and down into the Deep Market. A hammering race ensued. All the crew did their part to edge their way forward till they finally had to spin out Dorito's starship that had been keeping up with them the whole time. Having done so, they had egged on the beast enough to try and chomp down on them. However, when they made the proper maneuvers to make it back they made it back into its belly and found their way into the intestine Tortuga. They learned to feast with Star Child Dave to secure their docking fee, and they made their way into town. Inquiring how they might find the old manufacturing facility, a strange old woman pointed them to a rough and tumble bar. They encountered a large creature of an alien who had just fist-stabbed another creature in the face. Called Mean Tom, he agreed to take their crew down to the dark arteries to the manufacturing facility, but Mean Tom was not sure what he wanted in return. Having just barely left town, Mean Tom stopped for a moment, having an epiphany of what he wanted in exchange. Is our crew about to get capped in the capillary? Starfinders, what do you do? You have 3 fortune in the pool. Also, don't forget about your points from your votes last week. You get a +1 to all rolls and damage and skills. So yeah, Mean Tom in his beefy, husky sort of way turns around and sort of stares at all you, and he's like, I think I know what I want. I want you guys to take me off this place. I want to be part of your crew. Or at least long enough to get out of here.
You want to go home?
Don't really have a home, just kind of bored of this place now. Just really want to get out.
As captain of this ship, I find your terms amenable.
Oh, well, damn, that was easy. I mean, I did just fist stab somebody in the face. But I can do that for you.
There is
Can I do
a rule of no fist stabbing crew members.
That might make things difficult. John, what were you going to say?
Can I use an ability I have?
Yeah, what is that ability?
Empathy. As a full action, I can attempt a sense motive check to read the emotions of a particular character, DC 20 or 10 plus bluff modifier, whichever is higher. If I succeed, I learn its general disposition and attitude towards creatures within 30 feet of it, and gain a +2 circumstance bonus to bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, and sense motive.
Yeah, roll that D20, or roll your, does it have you roll a skill specifically?
Sense motive check, so...
Oh yeah, sense motive, okay, that's what I thought. Roll sense motive and let's see what happens. But you know what? You were out sick last
I do get
week.
a +2, right? I get a bonus.
Do you? Why would you get a bonus? I'm sorry.
I do believe he was.
Everyone gets a
one.
plus thing tonight?
I thought
Maybe
we.
I'm wrong. I
I
misheard.
thought it was an
Maybe.
even split where everyone got one.
Oh, yeah, that is true. But, yeah, I'll give you a +1. You're fine. So, yeah, Mean Tom is named Mean Tom for a reason. You get that just by sort of his demeanor and everything. But, you really feel like genuinely he just kind of wants out of here. And, that he's genuine in that fact. And he just is really looking to join up with a crew and kind of explore the galaxy and see what's going on.
So what are your skills? Somebody's got to have skills.
I punched that dude back in the bar. Also, I can kind of find my way around this place real good. That's probably not an attainable skill, you know, once I'm out of here. But anyway, I'm still pretty good at tracking. Also,
So like a navigator.
not so much on a ship. I used to really enjoy like sitting around, drinking coffee, and shooting guns, exploding things. It's kind of
You
my
good at
forte.
cooking?
Shoot, no, not really good. I can make a mean cup of coffee.
Oh.
I like him already.
Hmm. You could carry things. You could be a gopher. Go for this, go for that.
Ah,
I mean, it might not be your type of spooky woo, but
you know what? Little spices, little mouse, little Yushki. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'll move blocks for you if you want me to. Just, you know, not too big of a box. Kind of, you know, got this back, tweaked my back a few years back. Got some arthritis in my joints. You know, just medium to small size boxes.
so like Yusoki size.
Like a
Yes.
matchbox.
I mean, that seems ideal. Yeah, but Yosoki size, sure. Do you want to ride on my shoulders? Is that where this is going?
Oh no! I can walk all by myself. I'm a big mouse.
Okay. Cool. So, part of your crew?
I mean, do you have any skills at all?
Coffee, shoot things, sort of
I
contract
believe
stuff.
his fist stabbing abilities are going to be quite useful at some point in time.
Nice save.
Yes, he seems like a pretty honest person, if nothing else. I would like to see what we can accomplish together. That would be most amenable.
Cool. All right, settled. All right, glad to be aboard. Me and Tom, think I've met all the rest of you. Don't care about your names right now. It's great. All right, let's go find this place you're looking for. And he just sort of like heads on down the fleshy corridor.
Oh, I know you can intimidate. You've got that spooky woo about you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could be mean. I'm mean. I could be mean to things. Get some information. Punch them in the face. Just not
Yeah.
through the face, maybe.
No, definitely not.
Because you punch them through the face, then they can't really talk. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, just punch him in the back of the face.
Punch them until the face.
Punch them until the face. I don't know. Yeah.
I think we're thinking about this way too much. Can we carry on?
Yeah. All right. Let's find this plant that you're looking for. You
I
just
have a
Spooky shit over with.
I have kind of like a out of character kind of universe question.
Uh-huh.
Are there not readily available transports out of here?
Nobody really leaves the town. Everybody kind of
I
comes for the town and the weird sort of contraband trade that's there. You guys unusually have to leave the town to go find this old manufacturing plant that was here.
So it's a black market you can't leave?
Well, you can. You just have to fly out.
It's like the Hotel California.
It's a black market that nobody wants to leave.
Right. Like, you just come here, you hang out, you're a trader, or maybe you just kind of, like, want to get away from things. So you go into the belly of the space beast.
Yeah. If you think of the circumstances that it takes to get there, imagine how you would have to time it to leave, unless you were pooped out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which we don't know how to get out yet.
And you just happen to meet him at the right time, and he's like, "Hey, I'm kind of bored now that I think about it. These guys need my help. Maybe they can take me out of here." Cool.
And I hope he knows how to get out.
And for how to get out, I think we all know how to get out.
Devin knows.
Well,
this.
Although the
I
long
do-
road out.
I do
I was
not want to
actually-
think about that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
actually
that's what I
going
was
to
like-
ask that at the end of last session.
There's two ways out of this. That's it.
The mouth is a portal, so yeah, the other portal.
And now
Oh,
the
this
yellow
is
portal.
filling me with joy. Absolute joy.
So, we were told that this place is down near the gallbladder, right?
Yeah, it's something along those lines.
Somewhere down there.
Gallbladder, spleen, something.
Would
Appendix. Oh, wait.
would I have?
Sorry.
Would I know anything about this creature to know if we were going in the right direction?
Do you have like some really good xenobiology or life science or something along those lines?
I have some life science,
Give it a roll. See what happens.
and I do have theme knowledge where it decreases the DC of life science by 5.
Okay.
Life science coming your way.
11. So
If that's not good enough, could I try the same exact thing?
Yeah,
Because
if you
I
wanna-
have the same exact thing.
all right, give it a try. Leonta.
20.
Nice. All right. So Nibbles is kind of like trying to look up something, and you just kind of look over his shoulder, and you're like, click that. Okay, that one. All right. Search for this category. Oh, there we go. And yeah. So this is because the deep market's kind of a secret, only because it's kind of hard to get into. But anybody needs to like buy or sell something illicit, they know where this place is. But this space beast that you're in is it's just an unnamed thing. It's a singular one of a kind thing that nobody else has found, and it just seemed like a good idea at the time to what better place, what better hidden place, what more secure place could you have a black market than inside of a space monster that you have to be eaten in order to get there? So,
Sean, you should look at Discord.
what am I looking at Discord for?
Magic has happened. Thank you,
Yeah.
Scopeak, for being our 100th follower on Twitch.
Scopig!
Scoping.
Super shout out!
Scopic? Scopeak?
Scopike.
Scopike.
Scopike. I like that one. Scopike. All right, cool.
So now we gotta roll a D100.
May you find the lamentations of your own llamas.
Whoa, deep. I think. How do you do that? I think I can create my own.
I can roll it right now, I think.
No, it didn't work right. We'll do it.
Gotta refresh the webpage. I gotta see the magical number.
There it is.
I'm so excited.
Oh my. I'm
80.
Like,
Hold on, gotta check the secret list.
Secret list.
80.
secret list.
There is a secret list.
Sacris.
80
It's a
is a
sacrist.
valid roll.
So
Well, I would
Eldritch
hope it would be a
being
valid
Tyler,
roll
Oh.
who is number 80.
Oh, that's gonna be a fantastic sheet. I'm excited for you.
Whomever is 80, you're welcome.
We'll be told who's 80. I guess Scapiko should probably get a thing too, right? Since they're the 100.
True.
That's up to the Eldritch beings to confer.
We'll have to have a discussion, but I feel like them triggering the effects,
I mean, that's fair in my opinion.
yeah.
If
Cool.
I were an Eldritch thing, you'd have my vote.
So congratulations to number 80, whoever you are. We'll find out, and then Scapiko. Thank you.
Yes. We will send a message on Twitch and confer as to what it is we will be sending you. Most likely a PDF of one of the games we play.
Maybe some lasagna.
Scapiko.
And email you some lasagna.
Yeah, Dwayne's gonna email us all some lasagna. We'll I don't really like lasagna, so I'll forward mine to you.
But we're gonna taste.
Why am I in
for
this
you at a
game?
time.
Why are you? You know I don't like lasagna. I don't like
know.
ricotta cheese.
I know you don't like the most delicious things in the world. All right, moving on.
Wow.
Back to the belly of the beast.
But dumb.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're pretty sure that you're going the way that you're going, and you don't see any reason why me and Tom would you're sticking out of here. So you don't see why he would screw you, try to kill you.
Fair enough.
Cool.
So Tom, how long is it gonna take us to get down there, huh?
I mean, it's gonna take, an hour probably. I wouldn't sing any like travel songs or anything like that because stuff lives here. But yeah.
Like what? What are we gonna see? Is it new? Have I seen it before? I'm excited.
Well, you see, there's some parasites, some like weird critters in here that are sort of symbiotic with the creature itself. You'll
Do
probably
they chew
get
on power cables?
no. What kind of creature chews on power cables?
Do they like cheek pouch burritos?
Ow.
That actually sounds disgusting. But
They're actually pretty good.
so Tyler sends me a screenshot, right, of the guy's name, number 80. There he goes. Okay. It's got a cursor over the entire name. I can't read it. It's it is DQ Quartermain, and they are apparently either, it looks like a Gryffindor. They're from House Gryffindor. So yeah. Congratulations,
No.
D Quartermain.
It is a legitimate house.
What's wrong?
No.
Thank you.
No.
I mean, that's where all the dorks go, but yeah.
Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I'm a dork. Okay. Can I be a dork?
Humble
The
Bumble. or
Gryffindor
what is it?
football players.
Hufflepuff for life, but it's cool.
Oh, that makes so much sense for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
It really
that for
do.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, If I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably be Slytherin.
Actually, my wife is Slytherin, and it is incredibly fitting.
That makes sense too. I like her even better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D Quartermain, you get some free stuff, and yeah, so cool. Also, I should probably tell Tyler that
By the way,
By the way, we're giving away 2.
That's 2 PDFs, my friends.
Hope you double budgeted.
About this year's budget. Anyway, so me
Not
and Tom.
getting a raise?
Thanks for playing, Ever. It's been great having you.
Actually,
Wait, you
no.
get paid?
Actually, Ever, we will give you
Yeah.
a 500% raise of your current salary.
Oh yeah.
You get a 500% raise, you unpaid intern.
See, he started out saying I got an 8% raise and then knocked it over so it was sideways.
No,
and
we
still the same
ate
thing.
we ate your percentage of the raise for the donut budget. So,
Wait, we have a donut budget?
oh right.
Oh, and they got gifted
We have a
beer.
Bennett's down here. Why haven't we found out about this donut budget?
Anyway, so me and Tom's leading you down some slimy, fleshy corridors. And about an hour and 30 minutes time, he's like, hunker down and get behind like a bone that's sticking out, and he guides you around all of the other life forms that might be in there. So yeah, you're kind of hiding behind something, and you can see just beyond the way, sort of under the spleen, is this man. This
Spleen.
is this structure that's been built inside of the monster, and it looks like an old manufacturing thing. It looks like there's some just rusted out old vehicles, like transport vehicles, that look like they might have carried the goods out of here and everything. Some doors are ajar. The obligatory, rock thrown through busted out window sort of thing. But yeah, it looks like an old manufacturing plant, as best you can tell.
Oh, this is exciting. I really need to go check this out, guys. What if there's some machinery we could really use on the ship? Who wants to come with me?
gotta go.
I am slightly more terrified than usual. Sure, let's go.
It's okay, we're just going under the spleen. We'll be fine. It's not like we're going under the gallbladder or anything, right?
I am not sure how that's better.
Does Mean Tom know if there's anything that lives inside of this building?
I know where it's at. I've never really been down here myself. I have no reason to come down here. I'm usually sort of a bodyguard, guard your illicit goods stall, punch people in the face sort of guy. So,
I want to sneak up on Tom and kind of like come up behind him and do that whole like face kind of a little too close.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Holy shit! What the?
I know, right? I know.
He is a
I
quiet
feel
little
you.
tree.
What the? He has no right doing that.
What the hell?
It seems this place is unique and people share a lot. Why does no one come
I
here?
just saw the bridge.
Because a lot of people get face stabbed, and also it's illicit goods. I don't know. What's your question? Do you not know what
To
black
this-
market is?
To this building.
I don't know. It's been abandoned for years, and nobody thought to like turn it back on. Plus, all it makes is vaults. It's not useful. I don't know. I don't keep track. I'm not a historian. What do you want from
This
me?
is exactly what we needed. Oh my goodness. Come on, let's go find the instructions for the vault. We have a vault. We have a vault from this place that's supposedly unbreakable, but now that we're here, we could probably find an instruction manual, and if we find an instruction manual, Nibbles could hide it in his cheek, and then we could take it back to the ship, and we could figure out how to open the vault.
Okay, who the
But
hell
she
gave
said-
the cup of sugar to spices?
Oh wow.
He did say he was great at making coffee, and I'm not sure now's the time for coffee.
This space Cuban coffee.
But
Space
I'm gonna go
Bustelo?
with yes. I'm gonna go with yes.
Space Presso!
Space Espresso.
Space.
Devin,
Gosh.
you can have a point,
Space-o.
sir. You added one to the pool.
Good job. Still would have gone with this space though.
The Space-o. You know what?
Space-
Depending on what part of the galaxy you're from, it gets pronounced differently. So,
Yes.
The president just wants to point out that we are in this place of trading secrets and goods and things like that. And there is a manufacturing plant that no one here seems to think is something that they could turn into a useful thing. I find that odd. That's all. I feel like there's going to be some spooky woo inside here,
I mean,
and there's something that the town's not telling us.
it is at all possible that that could be a problem. Yes.
So, President Ovaltine is on high alert.
So yeah, Starfinders, what do you do?
Make our way to the front door.
Yeah, let us go
the
with
military
their
to
front
this
doors.
How are you
Nothing
approaching?
could possibly go wrong.
On my feet.
Is the front door open?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As not to step in any unidentified body fluid.
Stealthily.
Or bodies.
So, President Ovaltine, you can roll a stealth roll since you apparently are going stealthy. Anybody else who wants to approach cautiously, go ahead and roll their stealth. Otherwise, everybody else can kind of approach as they want.
If there is an obvious front door, I want to go to the front door.
Okay. You're just
I
going to
will-
stride
I
up to
will
the
s-
front door.
I have rolled an
Hi.
entire 8.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go for
I
it. Let's see
believe
how
in,
this
in
goes.
diplomacy.
Okay.
I got a 17.
I will follow our captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
Cool.
Let us once
Um,
more under the breach.
President Ovaltine got a 19 stealth.
And Nibble's got a 14. Stealth.
Nibbles is good, and President Ovaltine are hidden. Sobak is amazingly stealthy for being a big dude. Pepper, you think
Sorry,
you're
guys,
hidden.
my nuts are jingling.
No, you think you're hidden, but everybody else kind of knows you're not hidden, but nobody's bothered to tell you at this point.
It's like
But
she's wearing a cone on her head. The rest of her is uncovered. It's just like a hat.
just got a box, you know. Tried to solid snake it, but just like didn't really do it. Nianta and Terry are gonna stride up, and then immediately, as you get towards close, what is obviously like a door, maybe like a main door, this robot like zips out of, you're not even sure where, and like points a laser at you, and you got the whole like obligatory like laser guided thing, and it mutters at you in several different languages, and whichever one you eventually understand, it's basically like cease and desist, your presence here, please back away, or you're in violation of copyrights, such and such, such and such, such and such, and property laws and other said legal terminology, blah blah blah, and you have 30 seconds to comply.
Can I yell at the captain to tell them that we just want to re-sign the terms and conditions?
What do Terry and our captain do?
I would like to state. Oh wait, I don't think we just go to this. We are here to purchase. No, no. Damn robots. Sorry, Terry.
Why are you apologizing to Terry? Are you about to duck behind him?
No, because I said stupid robots.
Oh.
If it doesn't respond to me saying something about trying to purchase or repair or anything, then I just back up until we're out of range.
Yeah, you basically are able to, like, it's just like no purchase necessary, no purchase required, no purchases available. Please back away. You have 30 seconds to comply, and you manage to sort of get out of its apparently danger range within that amount of time. And you can kind of do that thing where you sort of step over its like field of vision, and it's just like nyeh, and then you can step out, and it just sort of goes dead again. So it apparently is like locked within a certain range around the facility.
I want to try and be as stealthy as possible and see if there are any sensors that they have going, and if we can avoid the sensors that activate it.
You're not quite sure like what specifically is activating it or how it's operating. Maybe there's something inside that's controlling it. You're not sure, but it does seem like so long as you're hidden, it doesn't know you're there, but as soon as you're sort of like out in the open, it kind of knows you're there.
Okay.
So it's almost like something's looking at you, and then if it can see you, it immediately sends a drone to sort of look at you and go, blah, 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 blah.
Get out.
Get out.
Do we see any cameras anywhere?
No, you don't see any camera.
Can I send Skitters to disable this robot?
Is there like a pressure plate in front of the door?
No, just no pressure plate.
Damn.
You could send Skitters. You're pretty sure that if you're going to deal with these robots, you're going to have to destroy them. You're not quite sure how many there are, but you can get Skitters in close enough, and it even sort of does its you can even do Skitters is Skitters can tell you that it's that he can identify it as like a security class robot, and but that's about all he can really tell you. If you try to poke it with anything, you get a good sense that it might attack Skitters.
Oh no, I couldn't put my poor baby in danger. Look at your cute little googly eyes.
No, but I can.
That's not very nice. Skitters is my support robot.
Cool.
I love him.
What do you guys do?
I, for one, am not okay with sending Skitters in alone. I just want you to know that.
I have an out of question character. Oh my god, I need coffee. I have an out of character question for Dwayne.
Out of question characters.
Yes, I'm totally out of question for characters.
I'm speaking your language right now. I'm trying to help out.
I listen.
I'm helping.
That new spell you got that turns you into a running fireball.
Yes.
Does that work on just creatures, or can that work on inanimate objects as well?
I assume that it can work on anything. However, I doubt a wall. I don't think I'm gonna be like blowing.
I mean,
through
I don't
walls.
want to aim at you at the wall. I just wanted to aim you at the door and see if you could take the door off the hinge.
The damage isn't that great. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
It's 2d6 at its zenith.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
All right, never mind.
I'm assuming the door is also metal.
We cannot send you in like a wrecking ball.
No, we're not cannonballing a mouse into a metal door.
Yeah, but if
But-
you did that, I would build you the best freaking hamster wheel for that ship ever.
Captain,
Like,
Yes.
son,
give me a I'm trying to think of the skill. Give me a sense motive or
Can I shoot the door down?
investigation or any of your other perception skills that might be better to sort of try to figure something out here.
Alright. A 15.
Sense motive. Okay.
16, sorry, plus ones all around.
So you notice that you've only kind of been poking it one at a time, and you notice it only sends one drone. So you're not quite sure how many there actually are.
So let's all of us walk up at the same time and see if it sends more than one. If it still doesn't, then maybe we can just blow them up. Or we can have somebody sharpshoot them.
I'm okay with that plan.
I am okay with the shooting of the mechanical things. Maybe we all just want to do it at once as well, though, and make it so that they don't see us necessarily launching an attack.
That's what I was saying, sharpshoot, but either way, it will probably know one of them got destroyed if there's multiples. I believe what our DM is trying to point out is it's old, it might be the only one.
I am hoping this is the case. Let us smash, as one says.
Over the comms, just so I don't give up my stealth position, I assume we can hear each other talking.
Mm-hmm.
I will set up a perch.
Just say when you're ready, companion.
Ready.
I walk
Right,
up.
freaking parrot.
So I'll take up a sniper perch with my sniper rifle.
So, because unless you've given your position away, you're still technically hidden too. So, if you wanted to surprise attack, that's something that's available to you.
Okay.
Nibbles as well.
Can we all surprise attack?
Yeah, I was just letting it. Those guys are still in stealth technically, so they're set up. The rest of you can kind of figure out how you want to maneuver yourselves about.
I'm going to stand a little bit back from the door, and just when those three, when I see them launch their attacks, I'm going to use telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
I'm going to draw the attention, and then once I give the signal for them to fire, I am going to dodge.
Okay, cool. So, how many are holding back to snipe, and how many are moving into the range of the robots? Or I should say, who is? Who's doing what?
Nibbles is moving in,
hold
but
back.
not attacking.
Okay.
I'll hold back. I mean, I've got my
All right.
killer laser. So
I
worst comes to worst, I'll take the door off with that.
am as far back as I can be, still within range.
Your
Okay.
captain is going it alone. Oh,
Okay.
You're a bunch of cowards, and I'm
Nibbles.
the cat.
What were you doing? What are you doing? I should ask.
I'm gonna go in, but I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna see what this guy does before I do anything.
All right, cool. So, Captain Nibbles.
Thank
is,
you, Nibbles.
Is anybody else walking in with Nibbles? Or the Captain and Nibbles, I should.
Oh,
say.
I'm stealthed.
Right.
Not walking right next to the captain. That's
Oh, okay. So, Captain, you're apparently the only one that's going to try to draw these things out. Everybody else is going to hold back.
All are going to be haunted by me forever.
So, you're able to walk within range, and it comes back at you again. It's like, we've already been over this. Copyrights and infringements, blah, blah, blah. Legalese. You have 30 seconds to walk away.
Yes. And then I barrel roll.
Backflips.
oh yeah. Was that the
That's the signal.
was that the execute?
Did we
Yes.
did
Yes.
we ever
No,
decide
If I get
We
if I
did.
get the signal, I'll take the shot.
Yeah.
what the signal actually was?
I'm pretty sure that Private
signal was
President
panic.
Ovaltine would know. Pointing at him like that might mean
So yeah,
let's go.
so as soon as he does I want the shot to ring out, so it almost is like he's doing finger guns, but the shot
Finger
actually
gunning it.
rings out.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Cool. Roll your shot there, Ovaltine.
There's a
Wow.
22 hit.
That probably hits. I was just looking. Yeah, that hits. And 2
That
damage.
doesn't make any.
That was an awful. Wait, you have no bonuses to your damage?
It's a gun, so no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a straight roll. So, 2 damage.
2 damage. Nice. All right.
We don't do a lot of damage right now, guys. just as a rule, just a heads up. But this roll is much more than it should be. But yeah, I'll figure out what's going on.
All right. Everybody give me initiative rolls. Nibbles. I need a nibbles. There's a nibbles. Nice.
17.
17. Oh shit, really? Alright, cool.
That's never good.
Cool. So, as soon as the shot rings out and that one takes some damage, 2 more immediately just like zip over, but one flies past the captain, but the other 2 kind of stay on him because nobody else really, they don't really know what else is going on with any of the rest of you. So, Captain, what is your, or don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh shit. Does a 20 something hit your electric AC? Energy
Oh
AC.
yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah. 20 anything.
Cool. Ooh shit. Take 8 damage. Or I'm sorry. Take
Stamina.
Sorry. Yeah. Or, you know, not necessarily damage, but it just shoots laser beams at you with this little pulse weapon, and take 3 stamina as you just sort of like dodging, ducking, diving out of the way. And the other one shoots at you as well, but totally misses you because it's not great at what it does. And then...
Oh, it tickles!
You kind of roll out of the way just as like a laser beam brushes their fur, and it's just like, ow, ooh.
Singes his fur.
President Ovaltine, the third one comes straight for your position, and it like shoots all around you, but and it just happened to miss, so it's just shooting all. Those were all missed shots, as it seems to know where you are and detected where your shot came from.
All right, fair enough. Okay.
And it is now Terry's turn.
Excuse me, Terry's turn?
It's Terry's
With a
turn.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Terry is going to try and... you said there was a couple of these drones that were flying?
There's 3 drones about. 2 are on the captain, and 1 is firing on President Ovaltine.
Okay, I'm going to take out... have we done any damage to one that's on the captain?
One of them did take damage, yes.
Alright, I am going to target the one that took damage. I am going to use a spell, because this sounds like the correct thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not buying time to look it up. Totally not. So this is a will save.
Okay.
It's going to be a will save, I believe. I think 15.
15? It saves.
It saves, so it's going to take half damage,
Okay.
and that damage will be a 2d10.
2d10? 2d10. Wow. Okay.
Importantly, though, these creatures do have an intelligence score, correct?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so this does work. Uh, 18, so 9.
Wow. That's a lot. Oh,
Nice.
9. But that's a hell of a lot of damage. yeah, that whatever you hit it with. What do you hit it with? Describe it. Tell us. Tell us what you hit
So what you see is he just kind of outstretches his hand, and there's almost a holographic projection that seems to come from his hand. And as you look and you see the damaged vessel that is inside, you just all of a sudden you hear just clicks and snaps on the inside. And I'm not sure if this is disabled or destroyed, but he just kind of like, you can see it visibly just shrink.
Yeah, you kind of rock its world, and it's pretty well damaged, and it's sort of like fluttering and sort of doing that, like you can hear whatever propulsion systems is sputtering in it, as it's pretty well damaged.
You have slapped it with a holographic space chunklet. Well done.
Thank you.
Badass, dude.
Nice.
This spell, well, it's one of 3 first level spells I get for the day, so it's gonna be gotta be good.
Nibbles, it's your turn. What do you do?
The clapping.
Nibbles will try and figure out who that is. Keep hearing somebody. Anyways, Nibbles is actually gonna try out his. Oh no, he can't. Darn. Can't do that till next round. But I will hop from the shadows to the near the robot in front of the captain.
I should
with
mention these things are all like 10 to 20 feet off the ground, but they're flying.
Oh no, you didn't mention that.
Sorry.
Important
Nevertheless,
small minor detail.
That's why I
that
mentioned it.
doesn't change my action.
Okay.
So my shimmery blue armor caresses my body. I set myself to proton attunement,
Okay.
and then I fire my gun.
Cool. I don't know what proton attunement does, but the names of your stuff is so freaking cool.
It's definitely some Ghostbusters level stuff, I feel like.
Yeah, so I've got proton attunement and then graviton attunement, and they do different. They let you do different powers. Yeah, definitely proton attunement. So I get 1 point in that. I can do something cool with that on the next round, and I will fire my laser pistol at said floating abomination
Okay.
and miss.
And miss. That
I'm
you
pretty
just
sure
like
7 does not hit.
you even pew 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 pew, and it totally misses it. Sorry, Nibbles.
Yeah, I was a little too excited.
Captain Neontacat.
The captain is going to fire his pistol.
All right.
Is there one that is damaged now, or are they all?
They're all kind of up in the air around you, so they're all within range of any of your weapons, depending on where you're at. So.
All right. Does a 15 hit?
This is a laser weapon.
Sorry, 16. No, it's a pistol.
It's pistol. That actually hits. Yes, it does max damage. Nice.
6. Yeah, nice.
All right, cool. And
I hit him right between the microchips.
You do. You're just like pow pow, and it just goes right through its like viewfinder, and then it rattles around in its propulsion system, and just goes and explodes somewhere off in the distance. Nicely done. Pepper, what you do?
My attack didn't roll correctly, but it probably would have missed anyway.
Okay.
Oh, sad face. I think I'm gonna use Skitters.
Okay.
And Skitters is gonna use his pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
So let's see. Switch characters.
Nine.
No, that was me. Sorry.
Oh,
Wanted to make
sorry.
sure it was working.
No, my tablet's being unnaturally slow this evening.
That looks like it worked doing.
Alright. Here it goes. Oh.
Ooh.
No bueno.
Yeah.
Attack with 8, damage of 1. Can I throw in my hero point that you gave me?
Yeah, if you want to spend one, you can re-roll that and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay. Take the result of that second die. Just re-roll your attack. Everything about that attack is garbage.
It is a
Yes.
garbage attack.
Everything about it is my rolls.
Oh,
That's better. 18
much better.
attack and 4 damage.
so Skitters is a laser weapon, right? I think it is.
Automatic, pistol, tactical.
Nope, that's a bullet weapon. So he's just like choo 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 choo. He gets like right up real close to it and just like point blank ranges it and manages to do some decent damage to it. So yeah, nicely done, Skitters.
Random question: is the +1 that we get also including damage?
Damage, dice rolls, everything.
Okay, so
That would actually.
however many hits we have, we should actually have +1 to all that. Cause
Yep.
okay,
Do that. Okay, cool. I accounted for that. Cool. All right. Anything else, Pepper?
Let's see. Do I have my tactical baton, but I'm probably too far from that.
Yeah, it's kind of high up in the air. Otherwise, you'd have to shoot it. You could like run and jump off something and maybe try to swing at it and hit it, but that'd be a hell of a feat.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be using Skitters this entire time.
All right, sounds good. President Ovaltine, you have one of these things on you. What do you do? Paging President Ovaltine.
Yes, so I have one of these on me. I am going to drop my rifle and actually instead pull out my laser pistol.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. And I would like to make a attempt to use my trick to shoot this thing.
All right. Trick away.
So I'm going to try to do a sleight of hand to kind of like tuck the gun like kind of behind my body so it can't tell where it's coming from, and then like spin and shoot it really quick so
Okay.
it can't use its defensive maneuvers against the shot.
Okay, sounds good. Because it does have a defensive maneuver.
20.
Yeah, that gets it.
Okay, so that means my extra trick goes off, which means I'm going to be able to add extra d4. So this damage becomes, if I hit. So here we go.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use,
Would you like
I
to
don't
use-
think I have a roll, do I?
Well, there's 3 in the
There's
pool.
four. There's four in the
Four
pool.
in the pool, right?
yeah, 4.
Would anyone be upset if I re-rolled a natural 1?
Man, go for it.
Yeah, go.
Appreciate you guys.
My companion, you can do better.
I am so totally chill.
It's like,
Dog.
spin.
I don't know if that would be considered vicious mockery or
And so Ovaltine's just like,
some sort of. Now the question is, do we hear the F in the comms, or is it just?
Roll perception.
does a 16 hit?
Yes,
17.
16 actually. 17, yes, it does hit.
Okay, so that's, you know what, I'm just gonna use the crit roll on that for my trick, since that's basically 2d4.
Okay.
So 4 damage, energy. It's this is fire damage.
Oh, nice. So you actually like do a little trick where you actually fire a shot one way and it dodges the other way, but you're quick enough to know which way it's gonna go. And you actually like get 2 up in there inside of it, and it's just, it rattles around and If robots could have feelings, it would hate you right now.
Cool.
Sobek, what you do?
Okay, so who's left?
There are 2 robots still left. One's on Ovaltine. The other one is trying to kill your captain currently.
Who's got the most? Which one has the most damage on it so far?
The one that Ovaltine just took out.
Okay. And there's one fighting the captain. Do I want to save the captain?
It's a good question.
Oh man, tough choice. Shit. Yeah, why not?
Okay, no
If
use
I
to us.
miss, maybe I'll hit the door. Take the door off the hinge. Yeah, I'll go ahead and fire my artillery laser at the
Okay.
one by the cat there.
I just feel like Sobek just like comes up from behind this little trench and just like plants this thing on the ground and it's just like
Does a 24 or 25 hit?
25 hits. Nice. Yeah, so you just like plunk that thing down and that's a pretty good roll. I'll give you all that damage. Did you hit the one that was damaged or was not damaged?
It was the one.
On Ovaltine, you said, right?
No, it was the one fighting
Oh, fighting the captain?
captain.
Alright, cool. Nice. Alright. So, you like come up and you just like and just this the shell actually like goes through part of it and it's just like fluttering and buzzing around and can't really stay up straight. It's pretty messed up.
Now, question: is that a crit or no?
No, it's technically not a crit.
Okay.
But I gave you the damage anyway because it was cool.
All right, fair enough.
Cool. All right. So back to the top of the round. It really did not like what you did to it, Sobek. So it's gonna come, and you see it just makes a beeline for you. And it actually, you just are able to duck out of the way, and it just like ricochets off of some metal crates that you're standing next to, and just spins around and just like is eyeing you that weird way that like robots do when they're fluttering and trying to kill you.
And then eyeballs or eyelids to. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it's just like this red crosshair sort of like eye that's looking at you. The other one takes a shot at you, President Ovaltine. Does a really? That's what it gets. Okay, wow. Does a 20 hit your electric AC, energy AC?
It does.
Does.
Oh damn it! I missed a fucking spooky one.
Take 3 electrical damage. It just like sizzles into you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's not great.
Nope, not great at all. Cool. All right. Terry, we're back to you. What kind of spooky what you got going on?
Who goes before Nibbles?
Nibbles? Terry goes before Nibbles, actually.
Okay.
What you got first, Terry? What you gonna do?
Oh, I apologize. I thought that was just a question, like who goes before.
It was, but it's your turn.
I did not realize it was my turn. I apologize. So I'm just gonna shoot the guy that's most damaged.
That would be the one attacking President Ovaltine. So yeah,
All right, let's do it.
he
Let's do
he
it.
might appreciate that.
Mr. Ovaltine, I have you, my president.
Holy crap! Did
Maybe.
you just shot it? Like, wow.
Hey.
Oh, jeez.
So Terry's just kind of like aim, fire, like a single shot, and it just goes straight through like a tower core, and it smokes, flutters, dies, and like punks on the ground.
Hell yeah!
It's because he's got a semi-auto pistol, not a pistol.
A pastel. Pastel? Pastel. I am proficient in pastels.
Oh wow.
That's a
What
good
about
skill to
lasagna
have.
pasta?
Now, yeah, can you? Is that so? Yeah. No, I don't want to go on that tangent. Nibbles, it's your turn.
It is my turn, and there is one left, or is there still 2?
There is one left.
In front of Sobek, right?
Yeah, that's around Sobek, yes. It is actually lower to the ground now, probably within melee range, because it missed and it's looking at him at eye level.
Well, then we will give it a shot.
All right.
We're just
Don't
gonna
hit me in
get
the
crazy. So I will stay in photon torpedo mode.
I was thinking it.
That gives me 2. And I am going to charge this thing.
Okay.
So you see Nibbles just like throwing his hands in the air. He just goes, ah! And about halfway to his target, he just bursts into flames.
Holy crap.
And then at the last minute, he just kind of jumps into it, like to get that extra oomph.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there any way I could help him if he's jumping like from above me? Can I just like reach up and help throw him?
If this thing was still in the air, I was actually going to ask you to kick me up there.
He sort of high fives you as you go by, and you like got flames on your hand that you're shaking off.
So I have to make a melee attack.
Okay.
Against its, if it has AC against a combat maneuver.
What is it? CMP. Where is it?
It's KAC plus 8.
KAC plus 8. Got it. Cool.
It's high, which I don't understand how this is gonna hit anyways.
Well, your combat maneuver should just be as high, technically. So. Okay, cool. Got it. It's a big number.
No, I don't have a combat maneuver at all.
Gotta look up the rules. What is it? What is the combat maneuver?
No, you have
your
AC versus combat
versus
maneuver.
combat maneuvers.
It's underneath your kinetic.
Yeah, that's your AC versus a combat maneuver.
Yeah, your combat maneuver. I forget how you add it up off the top of my head.
Crap.
Yeah, under combat maneuvers, the combat maneuvers require a successful melee
Combat
attack roll.
maneuver. As a standard action, you can attempt following combat maneuvers. Yeah, no, that doesn't say.
Yep,
what
it is just a melee attack roll. Thank God my melee attack bonus is +1. So I will roll this +1. Here we go, Jim. Then actually, that's a 20.
That's 20? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Does that hit?
Wait, no, you should... Wait, it didn't add your... Did you add your, This is a straight roll. What's your,
My melee attack bonus
Yeah.
is +1.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not a melee person.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All
I'm a
right.
ranged guy. But here, did that hit?
That's... Where did that screen go? You said it's the KAC plus 8?
Yeah.
No, you missed.
Okay, so he doesn't get knocked back 5 feet because it's considered a bull rush,
Okay.
but he still takes 2d8 damage, or 2d6 fire damage.
Nice. All right,
That's
do
just
it.
automatic. Oh, he's got to make a reflex save. DC 14. He can half it.
He fails. So what's the damage?
7 fire damage.
7 fire damage. All right.
It's
Cool.
a flying, squeaking
Just
charcoal ball flies at him.
barrel roll into it, and it just like you sort of bounce off of it because it resists it. But yeah, you it's on fire now.
And that is the end of my turn.
Nice. All right. Nianta, what do? You have a flaming robot.
Nianta was debating stabbing it, but now that it's on fire, Nianta's just gonna shoot it again.
Sounds good.
Yeah. 21. 3 damage.
Yeah, that finishes it off.
Ah, yes, I love target practice. But it's
Boom.
all fun when targets don't shoot back.
Cool. So that ends combat. And yeah. You have the smoldering heaps of 3 small security robots laying around you.
Well, that went surprisingly well. Is anyone injured?
I'm good.
I have a boo-boo. About it.
I'm on fire.
I am meaning to ask now, do you feel the compulsion to put yourself on fire? Because I'm pretty sure I watched you just do exactly that.
It's fun.
It did seem fun watching it.
Just
yes,
wait until
absolutely.
Just wait until I'm fully attuned one of these days. That's when the awesomeness happens.
I am
grasp of
absolute-
vocabulary gets so much better.
I am absolutely looking forward to
When
the
he's on
chance.
fire, his vocabulary increases.
Yeah.
He's got that attunement. He's zoned in.
He's there. He's in the moment.
Nibble, you smell like burned fur.
It's because he's overclocking himself.
No,
That's why he's on fire.
He's burning all the
President-
unnecessary calories.
President Ovaltine, how hurt would you say you are? Do you need help? Also, out of character for a second, I forgot how medicine checks go. Does anyone remember?
I don't believe that you can like heal people with medicine. That would be more for like identifying if you're poisoned or something like that.
That's correct.
Yeah. Maybe like stabilizing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's first aid to stabilize. There's a long-term treatment. Stop people from bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah, there's ways to use certain medical equipment, but just a straight up medical roll like isn't going to restore his HP.
Okay, I believe I actually have. Like, are you missing any hit points at all?
I am missing a few, but it's not worth burning a spell slot over yet. Out of character.
Okay, because I have like a healing touch. I can
Is
spend
it-
10 minutes and give you 5 hit points if you want.
Does that cost you anything? Like,
It's just once a day.
how many hit points?
5.
Now, did you actually lose hit points, or were those just stamina?
It was just stamina points. I'm fine. Let's not
Okay.
like legit. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm totally fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
if we
alright,
need
just
to
making
right
sure.
now, we can just take a 10-minute rest for you to get some stamina
Yeah,
Because
back.
Exactly.
I'm the healer. I'm just making sure we don't need.
Yeah, no, we'll be
Heals.
okay. However, President Ovaltine would like to rummage through one of the destroyed security robots
Mm-hmm.
and pull out like a hard drive or a memory chip or something that we might be able to use. You
See
know,
if they have a transponder for the doors.
yeah, Outer Worlds scavenge the
Yeah.
little flyer robots.
Yeah, somebody within your party is a scavenger. I can't think who. One of you probably carries the big
Sure
wrench.
Sure as hell is not me.
Oh man, wow.
Yeah.
Is it time to pick
Spices.
apart robot bodies?
It is time for you to indulge your fantasies again.
When she says that, I kind of like inward curl, wave for.
Oh no, not you, Terry. I'm so sorry.
This makes me. I know you. I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a little. I don't know. A little bit for me is like I am not comfortable, but I understand what you were doing, and I'm gonna be over here while you're doing that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Engineering.
My
14.
14.
Not bad. So you're picking through it, and you're like, a lot of this is just robots. But then you do actually find like one sort of transponder piece that's sort of like an IIF for it, where it would detect its friends as not enemies, but anything else basically as enemies You don't so much have a transponder for a door or anything like that, but you kind of know how they operate if there's any more of them, and you can kind of like set out a signal to where the rest of the robots, if there's any more, will at least detect you or ignore you for the most part. But otherwise,
I will
Yeah.
share this with the crew.
you have a giant manufacturing, like, Tesla level building in front of you.
Now, is the IIF transponder different from the IFF transponder?
Yeah, totally different.
I would wish. Does it have an IFF transponder?
Yes, that's what you have. I just looked at him wrong.
Okay. I was just asking. Maybe it could be identify indigenous foes.
It is the space version of the one that you are talking about, Nibbles.
Oh yeah. Identify interstellar or foe.
Exactly.
Cool. That's what you guys do.
And Spices, you have that in your hand, right?
The wrench?
No, the transponder.
Oh,
Both.
yes.
Yeah, she's managed to hook up a little device that she attaches to herself.
Yeah, put it on your head. Go walk through the door.
Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. Skitters, sit on my shoulder. We're going in.
Why didn't you just hook it to Skitters?
Why would I sacrifice my baby?
Okay.
What
keep
kind of
Skitters.
monster do you take me for? Look at his little innocent googly eyes. How could you send that to battle without...
With a button.
That's not very nice. I'm no longer on speaking terms with you.
Okay.
Here I go.
Good luck, little one.
Says the cat to the mouse.
I have been quite good to you.
So Pepper strides up towards the facility, and you notice there are some, like, sliding doors. There's like those delivery doors that trucks pull up to, sort of doors. You got your whole choice full of doors. What do you do?
I'm gonna go for the closest one.
Okay, it's one of the shipping doors. It's pulled down. It's kind of a shutter sort of type door. There's a little keypad next to it, but otherwise, just kind of looks like a Walmart dispatch place.
What do the other doors look like?
You have a set of, like, hanger-like doors that would, like, slide open, or, like, bigger stuff might come in and out. And then you actually have, like, in employees' doors that there's this nice little picnic area, and you can kind of see in several languages it says smoking area.
Attempt that way.
Okay. You get to the door, and it's locked.
Oh, drat. Can I pick it?
Yeah, if you want to. You're good at picking locks.
What role is that?
I vaguely remember it falls under, I want to say sleight of hand or...
I am very skilled.
that
Oh
too.
god, where did you come from?
Yeah, he's kind of been following you the whole time.
Oh my
Again.
goodness!
Everybody
I
else
did
is
not
like-
realize he was following her.
30 yards back, everybody else is kind of hiding behind a crate, sort of watching you and looking.
I already played decoy today.
How does he do that? He's so tall. Well, I suppose I'll let him picked the lock, but let's go inspect these other doors too.
Okay.
Are any of them motion activated?
No.
Or...
As best you can tell, they all seem to be just locked. Like somebody closed up shop and left, and all the doors are locked.
I think the employee entrance is probably best, but the lock picker is Resident Ovaltine.
If only we had some sort of interstellar universal garage door clicker.
Yeah, right?
Wait, does that exist?
Maybe.
You tried pushing the buttons on the robot you scavenged?
I don't want to hit an accidental self-destruct, my friend.
Hey, no. IFF transponder, no open door.
Doesn't seem to.
Turn it on.
Isn't it on?
Unless you turned it off.
Oh.
So yeah.
Hey, somebody help me drag a robot corpse over here.
Can I just grab one
Hi,
of
Jerry.
those and chuck it?
You get the sense, Pepper, that the robots really are there just to sort of protect it. They never go in and out. And that you were right in your first thing. Like, you just gotta lockpick the door and get it open.
Well, I vote for my dear friend President Ovaltine to unlock the door and try not to scare me because I have this giant wrench. I could have accidentally hurt you so bad.
It's true. It's a big wrench.
Yes.
Well,
That
comparative.
could happen.
Like, have you ever had one of these things fall on your pinky toe? It's not a pleasant experience. And if you scare it out of my hands, well, there goes your toe.
How big is? I have a question. How big is that wrench in comparison to her body?
It would be like wielding a claymore for her.
Okay.
It's a big wrench.
It's the biggest one I could find.
Warhammer Tiny K.
This is my intimidation wrench.
So I'm gonna pick this door.
Yeah.
You can if you want to.
Okay. So yeah, I will use my sleight of hand to try to open said a door. Can I check it to see if opening this door would be treacherous?
You can if you want to.
I would prefer to do that first, please.
But I heard that I don't use traps in games, so...
You don't, which is why I'm now afraid you're gonna all of a sudden try to prove a point. Because I know you. Natural 20.
Wow.
29.
I perceive everything.
The door is not treacherous.
The door is not treacherous.
Actually, for its time, it was a pretty nice door. It's high tech, state of the art.
It swung one way and swung back.
This is nice.
Those hinges were like supposedly no squeak.
Crap. What are the mice called? Isoki.
Isogi!
Anti-Isoki hinges.
Oh, that's just not nice.
They don't squeak.
Wow.
26.
Nice.
That's a good roll.
26 to open the door.
You're like, this lock is primitive, and just instantly like pop it and get it open. And
Opens the door, just grabs the knob and it's open.
and
I like-
the air inside is real musty. Like, it has not seen the outside in a very long time. You can actually see like the dust particles and everything in there.
Oh, dang.
Nibble, I have a joke for you.
Go ahead.
How do you keep an Isoki spy from giving away the secrets? You spray him with WD-40 so he doesn't squeak?
I like
wait, so if you did that, would that become pepper spray?
I'm
No.
one more pun away from taking away from your fortune pool.
At least it won't be me.
Wow.
So
that
the
is,
door opens and it's musty and it's dirty.
And now Nyanta is going to show up now that the work is done and it's open.
Yep.
Good job, compatriots!
Swear to God, I'm gonna buy him a thesaurus.
Companions! Comrades!
I'd go inside.
Nibbles just ignores all of you and just.
I'm
marches
just gonna
right
follow
inside.
Nibbles at this point. I'm just gonna follow Nibbles.
Nibbles, you go inside and you're sort of like in like an office area. There's a break room. There's a long hallway. Some bathrooms. Everything in here is just old, dusty, hasn't been used in a while. The anti-dust surfaces are
Not working.
not working. The anti-rusting walls are again inoperable, and so this place just looks old and looks like it hasn't been used in a fairly long time. And the sort of sitting in the belly of a space beast, it's without regular maintenance and upkeep, it's deteriorating faster than it should be.
Little aged.
Yeah, little aged.
Is there power?
Like emergency level light type power is the best you can tell, but you flick a couple light switches, you try the coffee maker, nothing really like powers on. There's a spark or a sputter, but it's like the wires have maybe been eaten through or something along that line. But yeah, it just seems like the whole building's inoperable.
He just turns around and goes, Pepper! Thing's not working.
I'm coming!
We have to
I'll
go fix.
it! And she comes running with her giant wrench.
We need to fix it.
Hey, I'm here. How do I fix? What do we need to fix? I'll fix it.
I don't know. We have no power.
Oh, no power. I've got the perfect thing for that. I bought it back there at the black market, funny enough. Don't tell anyone. Battery pack time.
How much can your battery pack power exactly?
That's a good question.
Just plug it into a wall. The whole facility comes on.
That would be
Success!
amazing.
It's a mechanic ability?
Mhm.
Yes.
The exact wording on that is portable power. Use custom rig to power supply power for a limit up to 1 minute to a computer starship system that lacks power. If this system is much part of a larger network, doesn't supply as much power, just limited point of access, like terminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to power the whole building, but if you found a computer bank or a server farm or something along those lines,
That
you'd be
turns it
able to-
on.
Yeah, you'd get power.
Alright, everyone, keep an eye out. Let's find some sort of computery bank type thing.
Yes. Find your computer.
So you wander around.
What is well, he doesn't know. Never mind. I was gonna ask you what Angry Tom or
Mean Tom? Mean Tom's just sort of following in the back, like, just sort of like picking up a few things, just stuffing his pockets with them. Stuff that he thinks are important, but just completely worthless. You wander through the hallways. You actually can look out on the manufacturing floor. It's a very small operation where this was a very specialized manufacturing plant that made these very specialized vaults. So the details and the operations and the sort of machinery that was used is very specific and very precise to that level. I imagine Pepper, immediately upon seeing the manufacturing floor, just runs out there and looks at it all. And from your point of view, none of this stuff is necessarily useful outside of its actual specific, very specific operational means. But you do see that with everything that's there, that yeah, indeed, these vaults were very well sealed. You can just kind of gather from the way that the machines work, and there's a few sort of in progress pieces there. They're just very simple boxes that are seamless and very hard to open. And the metal materials that are being used are just kind of out of this world, basically. They're very strong, very secure, very hardened, and yeah, you're quite impressed. Never seen anything like this before.
Guys, this is amazing. Do you have any idea what a find this is? These are metals that just don't get used anymore. This is fantastic. Out of this world, even. Of course, we're in a turtle, not a world, so out of this turtle?
Are you saying that these are older metals that are not used, or that these are rare metals that are not used?
Rare.
Okay, so they are technically better than what we would find at a stock manufacturing plant.
Yeah, these are combinations in like ceramics and like proto ceramics and things like that just nobody makes this shit. Like this is a very highly specialized operation.
So is it
fantastic.
valuable?
The only way it would be, so to break this down and use it for like say armor or something would be very difficult and very expensive to do. Like modern armors and things like that for starships and for like mech suits and people and personal armor get the job done for what they need to do. To turn this into something other than the vaults themselves, maybe, like, would just be so specialized, so expensive to do. The material themselves are probably valued just for their sort of intrinsic value, but for actual like material operations or things like that, it's just you can't even fathom what someone would do with this other than what they've already done with it. Like making a vault out of a super steel, almost indestructible alloy metal ceramic thing seems like a good idea, but anything else for it, just, you might be able to sell it on the black market, maybe, sure, probably, but what the fuck somebody would use for this, no freaking clue.
Are there any ones that we can access that are like panic room size?
There's, other than the one back in your cargo hold, none of these are anywhere near states of completion. They're all in very early stages, very, very piecemeal. And you're not even sure how they're being put together, because to get the seamless welds and everything, you would have to see it in operation, and this thing will never work again. So you have some very rare metals otherwise if you were able to drag these things out. They're heavy though. You'd probably need a transport, which there are plenty broken down out in the yard and stuff, but yeah. So you're out on the factory floor sort of observing all this. You can kind of see up above is like the plant manager's office or something along those lines. And you can spot like what looks like a server farm or like operations sort of level thing on the lower level at the back of the manufacturing plant.
Do we want to go and see if we can't interface with the computers up there?
Yeah, Nibble go. Manager office.
Manager's
Upstairs.
office?
Upstairs.
I think that is a fantastic idea, Nibbles.
All right.
Let us go.
Brilliant, Nibbles. I'm going to follow.
Cool.
I would like to go and see if my battery pack can help.
Yes. So you get up to the manager's plant, and you actually find like very detailed, but like you have to like rub your hand across the nameplate that says like manager's office or plant manager's office. You can kind of go inside and see the whole plant seems pretty well cleared out. It's just sort of like the base level cubicles and office furniture and things like that. Papers, discs, anything like that, just they're not there. This place is totally cleaned out, and it almost seems purposeful. It's not like it was raided. It was like the place closed down and everything that was of value, or everything that could sort of be informational has just been removed.
Is there some? Go, Steve. Sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say, she said specifically informational because like the value stuff, like these metals and bolts and stuff were left behind. So it seems like they left the inventory but took all the data and info.
Yeah. So like I said, the inventory, unless this plant is ever invested in again to be made operational, these vaults will never be made again. To even use the pieces that are out there, they would have to be all like smelted back down somehow and turned to their core elements and then rebuild from scratch. So you get the impression that operations halted, the place was cleaned out, and the place was just closed up, and they left a couple of security bots to sort of deter anybody from coming in.
Why?
So do we believe that any of these computers have anything on them?
You could try. It's up to you guys.
Computer? And I just start hitting buttons.
Nibbles is like...
I have no computer skills whatsoever.
Nibble.
He like pulls off one of the keys and sort of like nibbling on it, puts one in his cheek.
Nibbles, I need that key back, please.
Yeah.
And I grab it, and with just like the two like the. Oh, okay. Reinstall back on the keyboard.
It breaks off.
Oh god. This is a day. Okay. Well, I guess I can type on things. I don't know who is better at computers than I am. Surely everyone.
Pretty
Nibbles no computer.
I mean, I'm all right with computers. Like,
I can find the plug.
Do we want to see if we can't extract any information? I know physical information is gone from this area, but surely there's something. I am 100% and 110% asking. Yes, absolutely. Do your magic.
let's do it.
How is the
28.
28. So Pepper, you actually realize you like get to use your battery skill. You find the power plug for the computer and like plug it into your little battery pack. It comes online, it boots up. You hear that little like beep as it posts, and then it goes into like some weird operating system, but then halts, and then it just displays a screen that all rights and properties of value or of interest in such and such manufacturing business are now the sole rights belonging to Jonathan Cade Incorporated, and it stops there. And you poke around on it, and that's literally the only thing on the computer. It's just this
Macintosh?
It's just this one like little, not even web page. It just boots to this notepad thing and that's what it says.
I mean, we did get and what was the company name now?
Oh crap! What was it? It was something totally
The Unbreakable.
Unbreakable Safe Company.
The Unbreakable Safe Company.
Yeah.
Right.
Safe or Unbreakable Vault?
It's like
Unbreakable
the
Vault.
now property of Rights and Cade Incorporated or something like that.
Jonathan Cade.
Yep.
I was like, Jonathan Cade Incorporated. That is not nothing, and something we can inquire after.
How's
Yeah.
Cade spelled?
Nibbles just like pulls up over the desk and goes,
Okay.
"Who
Like,
that?"
I wonder if this is a prelude.
Does anybody have culture or?
Oh, I thought you never asked.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yes, we do.
By
I
the
have
way,
no culture.
I have a thing. Do you want me to roll?
What were you
I
gonna
have
say?
6.
Ever?
oh, I was just saying. By the way, Nibbles, peeking up over the counter. They're the same height, so she's taking her wrench and she's pecking each of the keys to get into this computer.
That is the worst kind of hunt and peck computering. That would drive me nuts.
Fantastic.
That's
Okay,
like
are
the
they?
spooky wooest of computer typing.
So Terry, what is your culture?
Same.
It's a
Robotic.
6 as well? Okay. So then, yeah, I'll let you because I can assist.
Yeah, if you want to assist and roll as well.
All
I
right.
assist with a 12, and that's why I wanted you to roll this.
Come on. 17.
17.
So, the captain is he starts to talk about Jonathan Cade, and he's literally just pulling something out of his ass, and then just turns the conversation back on to how he's the best captain he's ever captained before. However,
John Cade learned everything he knew from me. He was just a weak little whelp when he first met me.
doesn't.
That is
Now he's
fascinating.
Dread
I
Pirate
did not
Kid.
know you knew. And it's scientifically unprovable, too.
That is true.
I can't disprove what you're saying.
You
Because it's true. Ish.
Ish.
you
It's
manage to
true, maybe.
you find a website, and it's like this bombastic, flash-filled, just like it's not even a website. It's just like a video on a web page. Just the most annoying.
It's like a
thing ever.
Wikipedia ad.
Yeah. And you do find the Wikipedia, and it's just as ostentatious as well. Jonathan Cade is a billionaire illusionist who's known for his eccentric mansion and parlor tricks. He's also like an escape artist as well. And that's all your 17 gets you. And you know he has a mansion back in the local star system.
Oh, so do we want to try and get the fuck out of this beast now?
But we have his magic vault. And we need to get in.
How are we going to crack said vault? I mean, I'm pretty sure that maybe if he has the information on the vaults, he has the information on our specific vault, which would include possible the key to open said vault.
Yes, but we also get a finder's fee.
Finder's fee, yes. I wouldn't even tell him about the vault. I would just try and barter for the key to open it.
Why don't we just see if there's a key here?
Yeah, Pepper, when you were looking at the machineries, did you see like the actual stage where they create the keypad?
Did I?
You did.
Did you?
Like I've said before, the process that happened here will never happen again unless billions of dollars are invested to repair the place.
Like, but there's no like manual on how, like, actual physical copy of a manual or
Like I said,
that
everything
comes with the vault, or is it all just?
you have a shell of an office building. Literally
Sorry.
everything that was of worth or
Is
of
gone.
value
Crap.
or of informational purposes has been removed.
Balls. All right. fair.
So there's nothing else in this building to really get. We've got the person who we need to find in his mansion somewhere, right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
We go find the guy.
Yeah, we are gonna find this guy.
500 generations ago in my family, they used to talk about this thing called Paper files. Paper files? P-A-P-E-R. Paper files? I wonder if there's any paper files here.
Hair files.
Ah, sheets. Sheets.
What's your language, Nibble?
Sheets.
Nibble.
Papier. Papier?
Yeah, like pair files, I think. Does anyone know where they'd store them? Like on a tree? Or something?
Wait! I think I've heard of this before. They actually... Now, this is going to sound crazy. They turn trees into... I think...
A writing medium.
instruments.
A writing medium.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, something on which to write.
It was a...
Like one draws on the ground.
Uh,
Except it is a thin sheet of let us call it sliced wood.
a very, very thin sliced wood.
Yes.
We could look for that. Maybe there'd be something.
I would be more than happy to entertain the thought of a physical copy of this information somewhere in here.
I wonder if they keep them in the computers.
That would defeat
All I can
the
see is
purpose,
some
I
guy
believe.
saying, "Yes, I have my sharpened miniature log, and I'm writing on my
Right.
on my slice of tree tablet."
My slice of tree. But
My
is
treelet.
Is there anything here as to exactly out of character for a second? Is there anything here that is like a paper backup or anything like that, or is it just strictly everything's gone?
You have a shell of an office building. Anything of
There's
informational
nothing here.
purposes has been removed.
Okay.
This place is literally like, whereas you would normally walk through a building and just see papers and post-its and the place literally has just been wiped clean. There's nothing but like empty desks, non-working monitors. Obviously, you've discovered that the computers are wiped and literally just have this copyright information on it. There's not even an operating system. It just boots to a text file. So anything that was anything in here doesn't exist anymore. It's been removed or moved.
Okay. I think this might be a question to ask the person who Mr. Cade, if he has this information.
Time to make a new friend?
Absolutely 100% time to make a new friend. I suggest we make more friends than enemies. That is sage advice.
You could
I
say
Easier said than done.
This is true.
For each friend brings many enemies.
This is true, but only so much as to we don't shoot them. Let's try to let's try and raise the bar to not shooting every person we find, and then we'll be doing we'll do great.
Mean Tom's in the back, just like boring.
I was like, this. This seems an impossibility.
Well, President Ovaltine,
Well,
you're
let's
I
get
just
normally
want
so...
you to get read me a National Geographic magazine now, so I can pass the hell out.
That
No.
being said, let us try and find. I'm guessing a way out of here now.
Well,
I
President
believe. What were you going to say,
President
Colonel?
Ovaltine, you're normally so positive and happy. Like, that was so dire.
Right.
Did your best friend break up with you? What happened? Are you okay?
I've never had a best friend.
Oh,
I will ponder this. I feel as though we are entering into a bigger conspiracy. Violence may become required.
Absolutely. I am just saying, let's keep our mind open to the possibility of not violence.
Well, either way, compatriots, first, we must go back to the ship and get pretty crappy.
I hate the way you said that.
I hate
I
the
am-
way we're going to exit this place.
I agree wholeheartedly, and this is not a picture I want. Okay, let's leave now. I'm not visualizing this. We're done.
actual-
This conversation's over.
I actually have a question. Is there anything that I can grab from this building that shows that we were actually physically here?
The only thing that would like significantly show that you were here would be like a small piece of the strange metal that makes the vaults.
Is there like a small, like tiny little chunk laying around that I could just pick up?
Yeah, there's one that you wouldn't be able to pocket it, but it's like small book sized.
Can I just grab that so that way when we go to this guy, I can just be like, look, we were here. Whack.
Yeah, you have that.
Okay, cool.
I do have something else to share once we get back to the show.
Strange metal.
We could just get a selfie of all of us in front of the building.
That works too, actually.
Hey, the last time somebody got a selfie, shit went kind of funky. Ever.
Also, side note for Terry, I don't think we've actually shot at any people, just robots.
Yes, absolutely.
No offense.
He's not a robot.
I was not offended until you told me not to be offended.
Now he's offended.
Now I'm a little
Now he's
offended.
I'm sorry, my compatriot friend.
I feel like there's some issues here underlying issues against robots. We need to have a conversation.
So yeah, Jonathan Cade is a billionaire illusionist, escape artist, and has an eccentric mansion. He speaks common and kind of makes a point that that's the only language he speaks in a galaxy full of strange and other languages and things. He's not hard to find. He has a space station mansion back in the local star system, back through the gate, and so you know where you need to go and how to approach this guy.
Two things. One,
That
Nibbles
is
unplugs the computer
Wow.
and drags it behind him back to
okay.
the ship.
Okay.
Just by the cord, just drags it.
Okay.
Tries
Can
to
I-
sell it at the market.
Nibble, if I may.
Hmm?
If I'm, what are you? Just question, real quick for my own personal edification. What are you doing with the computer?
I sell.
Oh, okay. Just helping out here. If it's dragged on the ground behind you, it might stop working, making its value less.
It already not work.
It works right now, but it needs to be programmed. It won't turn back on.
Okay.
Help Nibbles and pick
And I
that thing up.
pick it up
Keep
and I
dragging it.
I pick it up and I just give it to Nibbles. Don't let it drag on the ground, my friend. Trust me.
I imagined it was too big, or else I would have put it in my mouth.
Yeah, it's probably too big for your mouth. I don't know how many cubic units or whatever.
I can 1 cubic. I think 1 cubic meter.
One bulk.
One
Yeah, one
bulk. This computer would. No, how big is a bulk? I forget. It's
Well,
Like,
one of
I
the
mean,
ray guns
It
is a bulk.
depends.
Oh,
Yeah. It's an abstract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything from a
My artillery
a
leads
rifle
3 bolts,
is.
so.
I can
one
fit
bulk.
10 laser pistols in my mouth.
okay. You could fit this computer in your mouth somehow.
That
then.
I want to see the whole thing go in and then
But
slip
it's
up
like
the cord like a noodle.
drool's constantly coming on your mouth, and your head sort of hangs forward constantly. Like it's pretty heavy to carry it, but it fits in your mouth because you're Nibble.
I just picture the power cable just hanging out.
Yeah,
at
it's
the end.
hanging and
Just out of the
dangling.
corner of his
Yeah.
mouth, just dangling a little bit. And it keeps like going further, and he constantly has to slurp it up like a noodle.
I tried.
Yeah. When we get back, I want to try and sell it. Whatever I can get for it, I don't really care. If it's nothing, then
You're able.
smile will do.
Me and Tom lead you back, and he's just like, whenever you guys are ready to leave. And Nibble, you can actually exchange with interface with one of the black market marketeers there, and they look at it, and for its time, that computer would have been really awesome, and they will give you 2 credits for it.
Yeah. Stick it in your
These
mouth.
like 2 black market credits, or are these 2 regular credits?
2 regular credits.
Sold. And because you know how many credits I had? 0.
You have 2 credits now.
Well, you're at minus 50 now.
Second thing,
Mm-hmm.
does our ship have a long-range communicator? Like, do we actually need to go see this guy, or can we just call him?
You know, if you call him when you get back to the ship and there's no answer, and it's like all receiving guests are, received at the mansion at the doorstep. Please see pamphlet on arrival.
Do you see screens as bid calls?
Yeah, just like no answer, no nothing.
Walking in the spider webs.
Yeah. So unless anybody wants to try to
Thank you.
see if they can find something here, or anything like that, buy any weird weaponry or anything that you might think you might not be able to find elsewhere.
I would like to do some of that.
I think you guys got a total of 1,000 credits or something.
Well,
yeah.
actually,
Well, we
we
now have
only have
900.
800 left.
Oh,
Wait,
why
I
did?
thought you only had 50. I thought you stole 50.
Well, so actually, we only have 750
Okay.
because I tried to bribe the old bribe.
Star
Oh wait,
Child
no,
Dave.
now I'm thinking of a different game.
No.
Oh, my God,
Oh,
never
that's
mind.
right. Yeah.
No, you only took
Like,
50
I
credits.
tried to bribe the drunk pilot in the bar. Oh no, wait, that's Fridays.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Yes, I only stole 50. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know who's keeping track of that, but otherwise, yeah, your captain is correct. You guys need to be shot out.
Now,
Let's get shitty.
now I don't know who has seen.
Also,
Go ahead, John.
I have something to bring up. I'm not sure if it's anything of anecdote, but I reach into my pocket and I pull out. If you remember back to the first session, I found a crystal, a almost like a circular bit of rock, and I put it on the ground, and there doesn't seem to be anything actually too unique about it when you look at it. But I set it on the middle of the table, and I go, so we were talking about earlier when we were inside, when we first procured the ship, that I mentioned that I had seen and been to places that weren't necessarily built by the people from our generation, and this is one of the relics. And the last time I came into contact with one of these, I'm not sure exactly what happened to the other people who were with me at the time. But it all happened so fast. But there was a soft glow about it. I touched it. Another person, being, I'm not sure what it was, used me to communicate to the other members of my party, and then I blacked out and I was gone from that area. And I'm not sure what this is or what's going on with it, and I'm a little bit terrified by it, and it being so close to the vaults here. I feel like there's some sort of connection just on the surface level. Yes, they're both made by people who were before our time, but I'm just very I'm troubled that it was found in the condition it's in, and that when I first came in contact to it, it seemed to be much more powerful than this one is right now, and that worries me a little bit. It almost seems to be edging away. It seems to be deteriorating somehow, if that makes sense. And I just kind of leave it there on the table. And I was wondering what everyone else thought of it. I'm not sure what to think of it right now myself, if I'm going to be honest.
This is both from Dwayne and from Nibble. Nibble will come over to you, pat you on the back, and say, "Your words confuse Nibble."
God damn it!
But it'll be okay.
Nibble has added one to the pool.
I'll be totally honest. About 3/4 of the way through, I was like, "What is he talking about?"
This is.
I'm glad I'm not the only one because I was gonna just look at him and be like, "I'm
So-
going to have lunch." Just
That was
walk off.
that was.
I
really
knew what
good, but
rock
yeah,
you were
could
talking
do a little
about.
clarification for us.
So there is. It's part of my backstory. This is
Okay,
actually a
alright.
relic from my backstory.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, cool,
Alright.
cool, cool,
Like
cool.
I'll
yeah.
actually just upload the text document now that I'm
Please.
now that I'm bringing this up just for a little bit more clarification for everyone.
Yeah, I remember you picking up the rock. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that." And you said it was like you had memories of a past. Okay. And then you were like, then you started talking third person and about the present, past, future. Because then you were like, and then I'm not there. And I was like, wait, you're not there now? Did he disappear?
No, he actually was. He was yanked from where he was and transported somewhere else.
Yanked from where he was then.
Yes.
But not. That's where I got confused.
So
I was
wait,
like, whoa, he just disappeared out of the
yanked
room. This
from
is cool.
then to now, or yanked from there to there?
He was with another venturing party.
Yeah.
And he touched the stone.
Mm-hmm.
A deity, and this is just me, this was just me kind of freeballing at the time. Did not expect all of it to go through, but I have props because that's awesome. I like that. For using my stuff, that's freaking awesome.
So.
But yeah,
basically
there's
what
the
you're
text
saying
message.
is you
A
touched the rock,
deity.
you got yoinked through that, and then you got yeeted out of a different rock.
Well, the deity spoke to him, whose divine presence was connected to the object, and then basically said, "You do not know what you fuck with." Yanked him away, teleported him to a different star system, and when he woke up, the rock was not there, and he was just kind of left laying on the street.
Ah.
So
I'm sorry, I didn't think this was gonna be.
No, it's fine.
I'm,
this is a decaying rock.
Yeah.
Actually, the rock is almost unnaturally smooth. It's made of a material, again, that you're not really familiar with. You put it through some analyzers and stuff, and it's just like, don't know. So yeah, Terry has just dumped upon you that he's got a strange rock with an alien presence, or at least it did at one time.
yeah.
And I'm really
Alien
quite
rock with strange
unnerved
presence
by it.
that's waning, like it's dying.
I don't think that it is actually here anymore. I think it has been severed in a way. I do believe that it was connected to this stone at one point, but not anymore.
I wonder if this is the same metal that the vault's made out of.
You do a comparison. It is not. Because you can use Subix piece that he took and put them both under an analyzer, and like they're not comparable. One's like an igneous sort of rock, the other is a processed metal.
And I did put that in our Discord. Hashtag to our Discord. Come and join us.
Oh,
If you're a
yeah.
Patreon, you can look at the actual text messages.
Look at you.
You can look at my
Awesome
background and know
segue.
what we're talking about.
Look at you, capitalism.
Right?
I
It's like for the
good
rest of us.
capital.
Oh,
Now
read the
that
message.
that
Don't
I,
wait for it.
Dwayne, understand what's going on, I I still don't think Nibbles would understand.
No, I don't understand it.
He might try, but and not in a funny way. Like it just goes, like the thought of like teleportation is just like beyond him.
I don't quite understand it myself, if I'm going to be honest. It is beyond most things I've heard about. All I know is that it happened.
Think about it, and then just pause, and then fall over.
I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up so that it wasn't a surprise if anything happened, if that makes sense.
I mean, if he randomly disappeared from existence and reappeared somewhere else.
Just randomly
Fuck.
just yoinked away.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, hey,
was
that
coming.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Nibbles will keep that in the memory bank.
Anybody else got a reaction to Terry's revelation?
I have analyzed it to the best of my abilities. And so Parsley Pepper Sage climbs up on top of the desk or table or wherever it is that she can stand on, reaches up as high as she can and just pats Terry on the head and then scrambles back down.
One thing that you do get, Pepper, is the like dating of the material. It's ancient, like ancient.
This is older than as many This is older than any amount of generations of my family that I can think of.
And then some. Also, too, you do see sort of when he talks about the power of not being there, but not being there, you do sort of get a hint that it does have a power source. Like it does have remnants of some sort of weird radiation to it, but it's incredibly faint and barely even like registering on any of the instruments that you have in the ship.
I wonder what would happen if I hooked it up to my battery.
You do know enough that plugging it into a battery doesn't really do anything to it.
Not even explode?
I still want to see her try at this point.
Not
but
even explode.
Oh, she says that and does it. There's no stopping her. But she just got like a battery like duct tape to it and like leaves it there for a few hours to sort of charge, and it just doesn't like it never. You
Doesn't do
expect
anything.
it to get energy somehow, but it doesn't. It's almost like it's not a mechanical sort of natural energy absorption of how it.
It's a super dead battery.
well, Terry's
So-
gonna say all this, and I'm just gonna get up and go, I'm hungry, and just walk to the kitchen.
Just for dramatic effect, I would like to try one thing.
Oh,
Because I have physical science, and physical science has to do is one of the areas is geology and regular sciences. So I should know what half-life, I should have a basic understanding of isotopes and half-lives.
Yeah.
Could I try and apply that knowledge to this bauble?
You could, and you would absolutely confirm what Pepper said with generations and generations. It goes further on than just Yosoki generations. It literally goes beyond civil. It spans the time frame of a Yosoki's life to civilization eon level, like old.
it transcends Big Bang.
Yeah, you configure the operations and get a more precise thing, and it literally just goes, and it can't count numbers that big. It literally just shows an infinity symbol and is done.
Before the fermentation of the big cheese.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. Wow. Cool. Cool. Yeah. So it is infinitely old.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, and again,
So,
I thought I'd bring it to everyone's attention. I don't know.
What does this thing
how-
look like? The rock look like? Like, is it smooth and rounded? And
If you
like a
could
stepping stone?
imagine, yeah, like it looks like a very finely, extremely polished stone. It's almost mirror-like in its polish.
Yeah, his little description says it was more like it looked like a bauble than an actual stone.
First chance I get, I'm gonna try and skip this thing across the lake.
It's round. It doesn't skip.
Oh damn! All right, never
It's
mind.
more like a shot put than anything else.
It's like a bocce ball.
Yeah, it's a bocce ball.
Firstly, Pepper Sage goes, well, there's only one thing I can think of to make this at least a little better for you, Terry.
What pray tell?
Firstly, Pepper Sage looks at Skitters, pulls some googly eyes out of her pocket,
Oh,
and sticks them on the rock.
No.
I swear, I thought she was gonna take the rock and stick it in Nibble's cheeks.
I thought she was
I
gonna
swear
take a
to
rock
God.
and put it on Skitters.
Oh, man.
That is I love your touch as ever.
That is
That
the
does
thing.
bring me some amount of joy.
Mhm.
Excellent.
He definitely gets like instantly serious, and his voice changes completely. We don't know each other that well for you to be sticking stuff in my mouth.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this took a dark turn.
Nice.
All right, I just wanted to bring this up, and you know, I wanted to be. I felt like I was being not dishonest, but a little obtuse about what I found there. So I wanted to bring it up, and it might not be of some consequence now, but I just wanted to let everyone know it is what it was.
Obtuse, I just come storming out of the kitchen with like this massive, like, 1.5 long stacked sandwich. Is that a fat joke?
No, it was a geometry joke.
Just go back, start chewing on my sandwich.
just like hangry eating.
Yeah, now I'm just like
It's so
angry
good.
eating. Not hangry, I'm just, like chewing on it, mad now.
I didn't make a joke.
Mean Tom comes up to you, Terry, and just kind of puts his arm over your shoulder. He's like, "It's a hell of a story. So, can we all get the hell out of here now?"
I agree.
I'll take the stone and put it back in my pocket.
Okay.
Private President
Absolutely. Let
Ovaltine.
us.
To the
Yes.
hell. Yes.
I'll never get over that.
From the engines on.
Captain,
Yes.
where you put Tom?
The other gunner.
Tom's already sitting in one of the gunner stations.
Okay.
I believe Tom has figured out his position in this crew. It's almost like he determined it himself.
Yeah, weird how that happens. Don't know.
It's almost like divine intervention.
Yeah, me as the DM can't really explain what has happened here. It's very unusual. So
Where was
He- I can
Terry at?
explain it. He's
Oh,
good at
Terry was
shooting
the other
shit.
gunner as well.
He's good at shooting shit and would like Terry not to be the only person on guns because Terry's not great at
I'm
shooting
on guns
shit.
too.
cool.
Plus, we might need to start
you're actually good at
fire
it.
in that butt.
There.
Damn, all kinds of gunners.
What I'm saying is that Terry,
King John.
bless his heart, sucks balls at shooting.
You don't need to shoot well to cause indigestion, Terry.
You're
None
not
of the gunners.
wrong.
Cool. So,
Private
President Ovaltine,
Piloting.
you lift off. It's not hard to find your way out. There's actual signs, but there are some of the signs actually mention like it's about to get shitty. It just
God damn it.
just the
The worst puns possible.
As we're approaching the exit, I say, Private President Ovaltine, get us out of this shithole.
Private President Ovaltine, give me a piloting check as you're about to hit some turbulent intestines.
We go for our brown pants.
We have our encounter with the Craptoroids.
16.
I hate you so much. Craptoroids. That.
Who broke ever?
You
Wow.
God, I feel like this is winding up.
Oh.
Sean, are you okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Hurt by
Sean's
this?
DM anger is building
It's like
exponentially.
you just see the meter fill to almost TPK.
I am.
Just kidding.
If he kills us all right now, it's a blowout.
Uh,
Please stop.
that glass that covers that meter just cracked.
A crap
So a
droid
colossal
falls
red
on you.
space dragon.
You die.
So, a beast that sort of eats ships in nebula gas doesn't have the most consistent shit. So, yeah, movement. So, like, you're literally like dodging around solid pieces floating through like condensed gas. It's very difficult to see, but eventually you do get crapped out by this beast, and you're out in free space, and you set a course back for the Tannhauser Gate.
Just look out the window. Was that skid mark always there?
I make an executive decision and I go to the closest spaceship wash.
Oh yeah, instantly. Like
Yeah, the nearest ice ring.
Yeah, one of those drive-through ship washes.
drive-through ship wash easily. It's like 12 credits. They won't do the interior or anything like that. You know. But you
We
make
did
it.
have the windows up when we left, right?
Yeah, you did. You make it back to the Tannhauser Gate, and like you're being hailed from the gate itself.
Oh crap!
And it's
Yes, we are
Shit,
covered
no,
in
fuck.
it.
please submit license, travel registry, as well as personal identifications, please.
So we don't have this ship registered in our name, do we?
Nope. Does anybody other than President Ovaltine recognize that, and does he vocalize it?
I'm in the engineering bay.
I would probably know that from the military.
Yeah, as the outlaw assassin, I definitely understand
would-
the importance of permits and
would we
getting
be
through
able to-
checkpoints.
Would we be able to claim that we just got this as a salvage and we have yet to register?
Maybe. Let's
Actually,
I mean, it's technically not wrong.
Is there a
lying.
registration booth somewhere locally?
you have to go to the space DMV and spend like 3 days filling out.
Can we make an
90
appointment online with a tax collector?
No, that doesn't.
Oh crap!
You're already there, and quick of the moment. Do you want to try the salvage route, Captain?
Well, it is 100% accurate. We did find and salvage the ship.
What do we know about salvage rights in this universe? Do we get free reign to this? Do we have to give over X amount of stuff to like a local government? Like, what is that
Yeah.
gonna?
I mean,
would
what
we
does
know
that
what
entail?
position that puts us in?
I would presume that as an envoy, that would be within the purview of my knowledge.
Worst case,
Sure, the Amateur probably is
yes.
too.
So worst case, you know that they'll probably want you to dock at the gate, fill out some paperwork. They'll do an inspection of the ship. They'll do an inspection of all of your backgrounds, see who you are as part of the crew, get you all registered. Nope. Get all your paperwork done. So,
Nope.
yeah.
We can't do that.
I can tell you right now. Nope.
We need to falsify some documents quickly.
I think we need to make a U-turn and go back to where we just got shot from.
Your goal is beyond the gate, so
Yeah, but behind us is the forgery people.
So, I have an idea, which involves Spices forging up some documents while I hold them off for a few minutes while you make this happen with diplomatic bullshittery.
all right.
I
roll
have some amount of diplomatic bullshit to use.
If you
In
want to
hindsight-
like cut in and like talk Terry along with the captain sort of doing whatever, you could, and then that would give you guys some time to try to forge the ship logs and the registries and transmit them. And what were you gonna say, Tim?
was gonna say, in hindsight, we should have actually tried to get like documents from the black market.
Yeah, nobody really thought about that, did they?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
No. We're not
I mean-
convicts and criminals. We just
I mean-
happen to have to go there.
Hindsight is a shitty 2020.
Yeah.
I roll
convicts and criminals. President.
So,
Can
Captain, how are you and Terry stalling?
Can I roll my empathy?
Dress and drag and do the hula.
To try and get a better read on this guy, and then if I succeed, I also get a +2 to bluff, diplomacy, and intimidate.
Yeah, if you want to roll that so you can get some bonuses, plus whatever you get with helping, let's do that first.
And Nyanta would like to basically just continuously small talk and registry, like, nitpick what they were asking as it was going on. Just kind of like yes, I remember the first time I went through a registry. It was not but 37 years ago, and I was but a wee lad. But a little kid with my mother.
Alright, so, Nyanta, give me, you're not diplomatizing, you're just lying through your teeth. So
Bluff?
give me the bluff troll.
Okay. 18.
18, okay,
19, you get a +1 die, right? I remember.
that's true.
19.
Terry, so what you can gain from the intonation and sort of vocalization of this guy over the thing, you don't even have to see him. Like, he's married, he's got 2 kids, the oldest one yells at him every night, his wife hates him, he hates his job, but it's boring and it pays the bills and he doesn't have to do any actual real work except maybe kill space pirates every once in a while. So this is this guy, and he's starting to get frustrated with Captain Nyanta just rambling on. He's just like, please transmit your registration, please, for the love of all that is unholy. Everybody else who has some basic form of the ability to forge or falsify electronic documentation. What do you
I'm
do?
going to. I would like to go up and help Nyanta. I see all these things from him, and I just go up and I'm like, "Hey." And I try, and I bring with me a small, like, flask that I just kind of tuck into my breast pocket, and I go up there and I try and be like, no one talks about how your day is going. How, just try and small chat. Just try and it's rough. It's a little rough out here, and every once in a while, every once in a while, we need to, put our feet up a little bit. I mean, would you partake with me?
Wait, can I tell the new guy, Mean
Tom.
Thank you, to go make him a cup of coffee and bring him to the guys?
Yeah, he does that. Everybody gets a +1 to the rolls. Because it's
and what do you
space
wanna-
espresso.
Exactly. So what do you want us to roll to help with the forgeries? Bluff?
Anything that you think will help as far as forging electronic documents in electronic registries.
Oh,
Because you're good. Yeah, nothing's physical in this world.
would that be
Yeah.
computers or engineering?
You could use a little bit of both, depending on how you can convince the GM that skill roll is going to work.
Would anyone like President Ovaltine to help you with any of these things?
President Ovaltine needs to be like out front doing all of this.
Yeah, I didn't want to step on anyone's toe.
I have a very stupid idea.
I am okay with this.
I like stupid ideas.
I approve. I wholeheartedly endorse this idea. I don't even know what it is. Just do it.
So as soon as someone comes over the what you call it, the megaphone, the comms, and says we need to falsify our identification, it will just stand there.
So how is? Sorry.
And
No,
he
I
just
did.
goes,
I just had a random thought. I apologize.
"Oh." He just goes, ah, and you see him running down the corridors all the way to the science module.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see him like throwing a bunch of stuff together, some needles, some other stuff.
Oh, no.
And he just holds up this needle and he goes, no DNA. And he just injects himself with it. So I wanted to roll life science to see if I can mask my DNA to like equal 0. Like it just doesn't show up anywhere.
Yeah, but you show up.
Yeah,
Can
but
I-
in the,
can I-
their database would just be on the fritz. I don't know what's going on. I've submitted my DNA.
Can I would actually like to also try a first level spell
Oh,
called Detect Thoughts.
There's a range on that, isn't there?
I should be. I believe I'm talking to this gentleman, so I should be relatively close. I think, right?
Okay. Well, no, you're over space distances.
It's 60
Comms.
feet.
Oh, it's an actual column.
Yeah.
I was picturing like the actual like police stop where he gets out of his car, license, registration, please.
No. It's
Well-
just it's a phone call basically. But Nibbles is on the right track. He
A phone
actually
call and
gives
a
you
scan.
Yeah, he actually gives you enough life science information where like you could falsify everybody's like DNA, blood types, etc. like that as part of what you're going to try to accomplish. So, anybody else got any ideas or just want to make a straight computer roll to see if they can do this?
That's kind of what I was doing, either computer or my profession or something, right?
Whichever's higher.
Okay. I can either computer, I can bluff, however you want me to do this.
Either your profession or computer is going to be the way to
Okay.
do this.
All right. So while they're doing all of that, I'll just kind of pull up a program and just start putting together like a file as quick as I can about me.
15, because you got the +1 from the
So that's a
Espresso.
+1. Yeah, so 15.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And did you have a voter points that should technically be a 16, right?
Yeah, because didn't we get a
Yeah, I
plus
think it
one
was-
for all our rolls?
Well,
today?
I have a +1 from vote from last week.
Yeah. That's right.
Right.
Okay. So
And
plus
then
2.
a plus one, so we have a +2 for this.
Yeah.
Sage Pepper Parsley. What do you want to contribute to this?
I'm gonna contribute computer stuff.
Okay.
Mm. 30.
Damn.
Snat
32.
20.
Holy shit.
So everybody manages to sort of contribute enough information either with themselves or just sort of weird science trickery, and then Pepper is able to just falsify and re-register this thing, and it looks like it's always been owned by you, even though this ship's older than any of you are.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, she manages to just falsify the records. She transmits it without even the captain knowing, and the guy's just like, all right, everything checks out, have a nice day.
But wait, I haven't told you about my great Uncle Scott.
It's just-
Yikes.
We
I hope
called
you and
him
your
Great
family are well.
Scott.
Don't listen to this man anymore. He is
Oh, God.
very ostentatious. And then let's go.
I just can't take the pressure of this anymore. Dwayne, if you said anything, we didn't hear anything you just said.
What did you see, Billy?
full speed ahead.
At full speed
Oh,
ahead.
Full speed ahead, Private President Ovaltine.
Pilot Private and President over. Oh my God, we're gonna screw that
Pilot
phrase.
President
Pilot
Ovaltine.
Private President Ovaltine.
I fly,
PPO.
us
Speed
through
ahead.
the, I fly us through the gate.
You fly through the gate, and it's this weird sensation of like time and space bending all around you. And as you are in one
Badass.
part of the galaxy, and then instantly in another a few seconds later. and you fly where you know this guy's place is between like the largest gas giant in the system and one of its moons, and it's just this ostentatious sort of like it's like it looks exactly like a D8 just sort of floating there in space. And you know there's a docking bay, you dock with it, and yeah, there's just a single door in this bay.
I'm not sure which door to choose, President. What do you think? I then walk forward to the one door.
I was gonna say, maybe that one.
There's one of those like little like plastic like stands that holds like pamphlets next to the door.
Is it for like tours?
Pamphlet. Can I read the pamphlet?
You read the pamphlet. It's all about Jonathan Cade's career being an illusionist and escape artist, and about how he accepts any and all patrons so long as they can find where he's at in his house. He'll sign autographs, you know, take selfies and blah blah blah, and the door opens. And there's also like a little like coupon that you can cut out for like 10% off all tickets to any of his shows.
Before we go searching for this idiot, can I want to come back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Can we check if we can run a life scan
On the building or on the station?
on the station?
Yeah, that's easily done. Like, but
You're trying to pinpoint where he is, aren't you?
you're blocked. Like,
Okay, I assumed that would be the case, but I just wanted to try in case the puzzle's that simple. Like, could have just ran a life, readings check.
Right there.
Okay.
You mean you didn't follow the heat signatures?
Dummies. Like, come on.
Like, I could just imagine a Star Trek episode where it's like, you'll have to find me, and it's just like,
He actually is the podium.
Mr.
with
LaForge,
pamphlets.
want a life scan, please? Captain, there's a life reading on deck 2.
I just see Data
Or-
doing the whole life form song.
Oh God, not the life form song.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
of my favorite parts of the Cross Trek Wars universe was Star Trek. They have no shields, Captain. Ha! Beam aboard 2 photon torpedoes. Let's go.
All right, so we can't run a life check. Okay.
Yeah, no
All right.
life scans.
Okay.
Well, since he's down there, and before I leave the ship, I'm gonna calm President Ovaltine and ask him if the pamphlet says they validate parking.
I look on the back.
Yeah. Approach Jonathan Cade and his associates for parking validation.
You have to find him, and then he'll validate.
I will burn the whole damn place.
Can we override the life support system and just flush it from air and see if he comes out?
No, you
I-
don't
I-
have access to the stations.
I was gonna say, let's get real messed up with this. You want to be an asshole?
Me and Tom just kind of leans against the landing gears, like, I'll be here when you get back.
I have an artillery laser.
Good
I can
job,
get-
Tom. Keep the ship warm.
Yep. Don't worry about me.
We
The
should
ship's
probably
gonna be.
take the key with us.
I have attached 20 pounds of thermite to the hull of your station from your dumb shit hiding place. Or I will burn it.
Funny story. I found that this morning, ground it up, and put it in the coffee.
Oh, all
He
right,
was just
let's go,
as-
let's go
Scavenger
play
hunt.
space hide and seek with Elon Space Mouse.
Okay, every single time we say Kincaid, I keep on thinking of that one artist. And it makes me want to stab this guy even more.
Which artist?
Jonathan Kincaid.
Oh, Yeah, no, maybe that's where I was subconsciously thinking. I don't know. Anyway,
Is this? Well, I mean, he. Oh yeah, and you said he's ostentatious. So yeah, totally.
First time he said kid, my brain went to Destiny, and I thought Kid 6.
Yeah, no.
Like this,
But-
like
all
that's
right,
the
all
sixth
right.
iteration of this guy.
R.I.P.
Anyway,
Kids. It's...
Oh.
I opened the door.
We're blaming
Door's
you.
already open, and there's a long
I-
hallway beyond.
Let's find this illusionist. I'm being very nice, can't you tell?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring along my artillery laser just in case.
Fair enough.
You know, locked doors, walls.
Jonathan Cade is a proponent of the Second Amendment, so you know.
All right.
Yeah. Does anybody not go through the corridor? Does anybody stay back at the ship? Everybody I imagine is partaking in this.
Yep.
All right.
At least I
Cool.
am.
Yes, Nibbles
playing-
excitingly follows behind. But
So-
since we're searching for things,
Mhm.
he's gonna make his little solar ball like that purpley black light color.
Oh, nice. There you go. Cool. So as soon as you make it into the last person makes it in the corridor, the door shuts behind you, and then the room sort of darkens a little bit. And at the far end, you've seen a single red beam like span the length of the hallway,
I
And a few
fucking
more.
hate you.
and a few more, and then suddenly there's a laser grid that's spinning towards you. And that's where I'll leave
Had
it.
to say
Till
something.
next awesome
Oh,
time.
I'm
fuck.
sorry. Stop being
I
a
know I've
laser.
seen this in a
Always
movie.
laser grid.
Hold
God
on.
damn it.
God damn it.
Tell me there's a hatch above my head. I'm gonna Resident Evil this shit.
Where do you think it came from?
Cool. So,
Damn it.
yeah,
Still have brought my laser.
you guys investigated a old factory, fought some robots, got a new crew member, and about to die in a laser grid. So,
We're not gonna die.
are you
This is
not?
gonna be awesome.
Cool. So everyone vote for your favorite player tonight. Whoever you vote for will get a cumulative +1 to all the rolls and damage next week. Dwayne, you first. You're at the top.
I'm always up top.
You're always here first.
I am? Okay. Tonight I will be voting for Terry again.
Terry.
And actually, yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
Well, you made that sound like that was the wrong choice.
No, I was just
Like-
reiterating.
Terry.
There is a correct answer. when voting
Do you
for
really want to vote for Terry? Like,
Do you
really?
want
Is he
Is that
though?
your final answer?
Really?
But I am voting for him for the exact same reason that I voted for him on the first day that we played this.
Oh.
Is not only has he confused Dwayne, but not only has he confused Nibbles, but he has confused Dwayne during this session.
Nice. All right.
I don't
Not
know
sure
if that's a
good thing.
compliment.
Yeah.
No, it is. Like when people start giving their backstories, I'm like, I really want to listen to it because I always want to like work my character, like either help you out or like act towards it. But that just threw me into like
It threw everybody.
I
for a fucking
tried
loop.
to keep paying attention, but I was like a kitten. It was like, yes, I will pay. No.
Yeah.
No, no. Yeah, it was a little bit it is a weird one. I will grant you that.
Cool. Steve, who do you vote for?
I pretty much am going to mirror and echo everything Dwayne just said. I am voting for Terry because getting to work in his backstory and having that moment, I thought that was really cool and got everyone, just drew everybody in. So that was awesome.
Also,
Fucking
John's the only one who gave me a backstory, so I used it.
I told you I was a murder person.
Right.
Murder person.
Okay,
That's a title,
I'll-
not a backstory.
I only picture you as a larger version of crap. What was the character from Rick and Morty? Oh boy, here I go killing again.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
What the hell's his name? It's
Wait, that's the episode with the space gas guy.
yeah,
Morty- yeah, okay.
Crumbopulous Michael.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Wow. Okay, so Terry, that's two votes for Terry. Tim, who do you vote for?
Oh God, I have to give it again to Terry for a couple reasons. One, welcome back.
Thank you.
It's awesome having you back. Pleasure.
Feels good.
And the fact that you fucking confused the shit out of all of us. And at one point, I think you even confused yourself, which is amazing.
I knew what I wanted to say, and my mouth was like, no.
You're not making any sense. I
But
quit.
the,
It's like,
the
shut.
fact that we're just like my brain literally went to, I wonder if I can have enough time to go up and get leftovers from dinner.
I did such a horrible job explaining. I'm sorry.
No.
That's the
No,
thing.
no, it wasn't that at all.
Did
It was
exactly how your characters would have done it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is
And
that is
there's
exactly
no
how
other-
Terry would have done it.
Exactly, yeah, and that's why I have to give you the point because you literally did it as Terry, and it was fantastic and mind-breaking all at once.
Cool.
I
Devin.
am humbled.
Okay, I am going to break the flow of Terry because my favorite part was
Yes. All of the yes.
That was pretty damn good.
Thank you.
All right, Steve, take the
I
point.
don't know if I heard the F or the U.
yes.
Ever, who do you vote for?
Oh, so okay, so I had to narrow it down between two. It was either Nibble or it was Nyanta. And this time I'm gonna have to go with Nyanta because he actually made me flick him off for that stupid pun that I love so much.
I forgot about that.
I
was pretty
was
bad.
on fire with
I
puns
forgot that
tonight.
you.
I died.
Damn it. If
I
I
died.
remembered that you flicked him off on camera, I would have given you the point instead of Terry. Damn it.
Too late. Can't take it
Oh,
back
well.
now.
Too late. Too late.
All right, cool.
Control Alt Delete. Watch me.
I will say that it is not even close in my mind because exactly of what you said is the finger on the camera. Well done. Great flipping off your friends. Gotta fucking love it. Giving it to Sarah.
All
Giving
right.
it to Ever. There you go.
There you go. Awesome. Awesome being excellent to each other players and flipping us all off and having a lot of fun.
This is the
It's
best
like
gaming
it's
group
like
ever.
yeah. It's Sarah's version of the double bird out the door. And be
Hey.
like, peace.
In our family, hate is better than love.
I don't hate
So-
you once. I don't love you.
Oh. As
That's a
always,
real brother thing to say right there. I'm not gonna lie.
you can find us.
I got 4 of them, man.
You can find us loving each other on the social medias at Vorpal Tales.
Emotionally eating.
The fact that you can't even get through that sentence.
Tweet at us. We'll double bird you back. I think
Hell
we
yeah.
also just invented a new Patreon level,
Everybody.
the double bird level. Yeah, so check out our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. Yeah.
Are we gonna get clicked off by the crew as the $1 tier?
Yeah, just
No,
if you
no.
give us $1, we will literally take a
my
picture
God.
and double bird you back. Like, yeah.
It's the $2 tier.
Oh,
Oh,
$2
$2
tier.
tier.
Yeah,
Dollar
double
rate.
bird, the double bird tier.
Double
Oh,
bird
man.
tier, $2. It's just $2. It's not even recurring. It's just give us $2. Get a double bird.
Just donate $2. There you
Holy
go.
shit. You
True
can find
photos.
me. You can find me at Space Lord PJs. I also have my doodle site, cartoon.ninja. Please check out our website, vorpaltales.com. Find all our recaps and reviews and talking and cool stuff, all our linkage. Everyone, plug your pluggables. What's your Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, where can
Oh, I
we
need a
find you?
cigarette after this.
Dwayne, where can we find you?
I am Dwayne. You guys can find me at Made of Kimchi on the internet. The next time I will be here will be tomorrow for a cult, where I will be playing a individual. Find out then. Then you can find me again on Tuesday, Bad Mage. And then back again here Thursdays for Starfinder. Other than that, throughout the month, I will be playing Alien, God, words. Alien Isolation for the Spooky Boo month.
I thought Dwayne. Wait, you're not in Sunday's game? No.
I am not.
That's right. Shit.
Steve, where can we find you?
Some brain.
We're having a
You
hard
can
time
find me-
tonight, guys.
You can find me
No, this is great.
We
Here
just
every
cannot
Thursday
This is the
playing-
best
stop
night ever.
laughing.
here every Thursday playing President Ovaltine. You can find me tomorrow also playing Cult, in which I will be playing a person. Find me on Sunday for Conan in an age undreamed of, 3 Black Coffins run by Marone Recluse, Eric here on the channel. And those are all my games currently.
Cool.
I believe. Wait,
No,
no,
no.
Wednesday for Ghost Hunters, where I play
Yeah.
the crotchety old Aldous, and I
Oh,
yell
yeah.
at you for
Yeah.
stepping on my
That-
lawn.
That slippery
Um,
old man who elbowed me in
the-
the face.
The best contrarian we've got.
Yes.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see Steve come charging out of his house with a freaking rubber hose.
I just like that
I-
he beat 3 of you.
That's what he
I-
did. That's what he did.
I legitimately can't wait for when me and Sean are at the age where we can just be old Frankie men together and
You
just
two are grumpy
yell
old
at
men.
people and get like the social pass that we're just allowed to yell at people, and it's just like, oh, they're just
Okay.
old, you know.
Okay.
No, you two are going to be the embodiment of grumpy old men. That's you two right there.
So, and then of course you can find me on the internet at Voodoo Arcade, and I have been currently Steve.
What have you?
Well, Tim,
And Dwayne
where can
is
we find
still
you?
eating Food.
I am Tim. You can find me on the internet at Othellos99. You will find me tomorrow playing something for Cult. And I will be back again on Sunday for Conan, 3 Black Coffins, and once again next week on Thursday for more Starfinder.
Cool. Devin, where can we find you?
You can find me online at Sorta Sullied, and you will find me here
Oh my god.
on Sunday for Conan, Tuesday for Mad Mage, and back here again on Thursday. And every other Friday, I will be vocally adding myself in to get killed in our Alien Isolation game.
Oh, man. Ever, where can we find you?
Well, more than vocally inserting myself, apparently.
Phrasing?
Exactly.
Sure.
I'm an adult. Anyway, you can find me everywhere, all over the place, on World Tales. Oh god, it's hard to talk with these teeth after a while. You can find me on the internet as Changeling Ever. And I am super excited to play a super fucked up game tomorrow. Cause it's Friday night scary short stories and I love it. And I'm playing a character that I have a backstory for, unlike some other people.
I got half of mine. Well, most of mine.
Mine is
Have a
messed
backstory.
up, and I'm gonna read it for all of the audience.
Oh,
So
hell
be
yeah.
there and be scared.
Cool. John, finally, where can we find you?
And I am
Oh, man.
a person who is physically distinct from other people.
Mhm.
My name is John, J3Billion on the Twitters. Mostly you can find me here, which is going to start on Wednesdays at our Onyx Path on Onyx Path, and we're doing the Haunted Mansion, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I might be the first one to die on that one. Super, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it. Today, Thursday, Starfinder. Back to playing the. Oh, but please don't kill me. Here on Starfinder, and then Friday, we are also legally distinct from other people as our character. Tune in and find out. It's gonna be great.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Awesome. Well, Snicker Snacks, you don't have to go home, but you can't keep playing this game tonight. Watch us Thursday nights at 9 p.m. and check out all our other shows practically every other night at 9 p.m. as well. Remember to slap that like and subscribe, and for the love of the dice, game on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.